What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform, episode 103. We have reached quite a few milestones on the show. We reached our 100 episode a few weeks back, and we're very, very fucking close to reaching our 300 subscriber. So if you got friends, family, they're bored as fuck and they have nothing to do on an early Saturday, share this video. Let everybody know to come check us out, so we're very close, and we're going to do basically a giveaway once we reach that 300, and we're running a poll right now in our Facebook room. So if you guys want to check that out, it's facebook.com. I think it's /the platform podcast. I think that'll get you to it. But you can also search for the platform podcast in Facebook, and come join us, vote in the polls, tell us what you like, and we'll decide our giveaway based on the popular answers. So a couple of items. Player One Coffee, shouts out to them. Terry, you had a gripe, I guess a small gripe, about the taste of the cocoa. So what was wrong? What didn't you like?
Okay, I was a little nervous because it did say that they made it with dark chocolate. So I was like, I hate dark chocolate. And I've never known anybody to make cocoa with dark chocolate. It's always milk chocolate. So it right. Just threw me. But I was like, you know what? Player One's good. And they always, take their time to pick out the recipe. I'm going to give it a go. I get it. And it's such a super strong, overwhelming dark chocolate that if you were a person that hates dark chocolate even a little bit, don't. Just don't. Because it's, like, literally, I took 2 sips and I dumped the cup out, and I'm never going to make any more. Like, that's how strong dark chocolate is.
Oh,
like,
shit.
I'm sorry, Player One. Like, you guys are awesome, but no. You should have did milk chocolate. Why the hell did you choose dark fucking chocolate, one of the most hated chocolates there is, for fucking cocoa?
That is very weird. Now that you say that, it's like, why? That's like a hard drink. It's like,
no,
damn.
It's not. I like dark chocolate. What the fuck?
I mean, I like dark chocolate
you
too,
can have
but
it. I'll ship it to you because I'm never touching this shit again. Like, I swear, like, no.
Did you put milk in it? Did you try
to?
Did you put milk in it? What you do? You just went water or what?
Yeah, I just went water with it. But
you should try it with some milk.
Mistake number 1.
Right. You should
no, because there's a difference between cocoa and hot chocolate.
He needs some milk.
You just need a little milk. That's it. You'll be okay.
It won't make a difference. It's still gonna taste like fucking dark ass chocolate. I was hoping it would be like a small amount of dark chocolate. This is overpowering. All right.
5 subs away. Yeah, you're right, Anthony, man. We're that fucking close, man. So look, if friends, family, colleagues, gaming groups, whatever, man, if you want to share the page out, go ahead and share it out. Get us to that goal, man. You may gain a life. As a viewer, you can gain, like, because our viewers lose lives too. So just know, Anthony, if you fail to get us to 5, I'm taking 5 of your lives. So no, I'm just bullshitting. We'll take it away from Big Mike. Anyway, like I said, other news. We have a solved challenge between Big Mike and Brandon, but we'll talk more of that after we do our introductions, starting with 1/3 of a man, Brandon. What's up, man? Introduce yourself and tell us what you're playing.
Hello, my name is Brandon, 1/3 of a man right now. And right now I played like WWE 2K19.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still playing Spyro, trying to grind that out. And I think later today I'll be streaming The Last Remnant.
Okay, yeah, Last Remnant.
So that's what I'm gonna be playing.
Okay, I haven't played that in so long, man. The Last Remnant, dude. I bought it for PC a while back. And I thought it was pretty great. It's like Final Fantasy, a little bit strategy type RPG.
I think it was what for the Xbox 360.
Yeah, it came out for Xbox 360. Yep, long time ago. But you know, it had a PC release quite a few years back as well. But I bought it and I thoroughly enjoyed it and shit. So yeah, man, grinding that out. That's just like 400 hours too of RPGs. So be careful. Next up, we got LaLa. What's up, LaLa? Introduce yourself and tell us what you're playing.
Yes. Hello. My name is LaLa Alexis from Twitch. My shirt says Twitch.
Twitch.
From Twitch. I just started playing Battlefield 5. I actually knocked on Santa's door and I said, I want all these games, please. So I actually got Spyro now. I have Fallout 76 I'll be hopping on. I have Battlefield, of course, still doing that Destiny grind with the Black Armory. I'm still trying to beat fucking Kingdom Hearts, the first one. I have to fucking farm to level up because I'm on the end of the world. And you cannot play the end of the world at level 40. I have to be level 60, so I don't know if I'm gonna do it on stream of just farming.
Yeah, I'm about to say you got some shit to do.
I got some shit to do. Unfortunately.
All right. Well, welcome. Let's see. Next up, we got Primetime, aka his camera is not on. What's up, man? Introduce yourself and tell us what you're playing.
All right, what up, y'all? This is Dave D in the place to be. Nah, I'm just playing. My name is Primetime. You can check me out on Periscope. I do political news and now with the platform. I don't have a camera today because my hair looks like paper mache, so I can't do it. So I don't want to embarrass the podcast. But yeah, right now I'm playing Red.
Listen. I am in agreement with the cast because I feel like my fro. Listen, my fro has not been the greatest. You know, my fucking fro has been terrible at points. And I still got on, so there's no.
And you barely have any hair for that excuse.
Well, you know, listen. When I have to show my face, right, especially when I do my politics stream, I have to present myself in a way that is appealing to everyone. And so when I bring it on,
this motherfucker act like he's a fucking beautiful model.
Put a hat on and call it a day.
Damn, I know we got a cap, a hat, a box, anything. I know you can do it. Yeah, you can put that fucking Wakanda hat you got on in this picture you got right. You can put that shit on. You know, so you look like Minister Farrakhan.
That was to the that picture you see is with me and my son, one of my sons. We went to go see the Black Panther, and we all dressed up, and they had a big event, red carpet, and it was crazy. But yeah, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2, both the story and online, grinding it out, watching YouTube videos on how to make dollars. I mean, I'm making big cash on barely doing nothing. So make sure y'all check that out.
All right. So David's rolling in the no-dough because they ain't paying out like that. Next up, we got Cool Cat Terry. What's up, Terry? Introduce yourself and tell us what you're playing.
Hey, everybody, it's Cool Cat Terry from Twitch. And yeah, I've been playing the Red Dead. Story-wise, I just got to Chapter 6 last night, and then I've been playing the online as well and raging it up as I do that. I've also been still doing the Wildlands once a week, and I also have been working on some Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's been good. Been good.
All right. Yeah. Everybody's super gaming and shit. I just been fucking sick all week and shit. All right. Next up, we got Big Mike. What's up, man? Introduce yourself and tell us what you're playing.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big Mike here. I've been playing some Overwatch, Battlefield 5, and Black Ops 4 Blackout. That's about it. Oh, and the typical Wildlands with Terry. And having some nonsense fun.
Damn, you sound like you fucking.
Big
I mean, you okay, man? Like, damn, man, you sound like.
I've been like Danny over here. I've been sicker than a dog lately, and I just.
Oh, your nose is all red.
Aww.
You look sick.
That's the alcohol. That ain't the fucking sickness.
Yeah, right here, your nose is red from like being sick.
LaLa, I need a nurse, and I saw you be a nurse one day.
Here we go. Let's go ahead and do
Oh
this.
boy.
Yeah, that was the most. Hold on, Big Mike. Let's go ahead and just do. Let's get that. I thought he was going. Listen, I didn't know where.
I can't black out on a stream.
Oh my God! Even Anthony in chat said you lose a life, dude. Like, wow.
Could you LaLa, come check my blood pressure?
Oh my God! Let's. Oh my God! What's up, dim sum? Bolo? What's going on, John? Chillin'. What's up? What up? Yep, we just learned that Big Mike is dead already. So.
Man, I'm embarrassed for him right now.
Oh God! Like literally, he gets a.
Same.
Let's blow him the fuck up. Okay. I don't know where to go. All right. Next up, we got King. What's up, man? Introduce yourself and tell us what you're playing. Big box.
Big box.
Oh, King. King.
Did I hire him to fire him again? Because I already fired him for not having a cam.
Exactly.
Not even needed.
King, I'm about to take some of your man essence and pass it to Brandon, and he'll be a whole man, and you're gonna be king. You're gonna be king, the half king. You're about to be a half king right now, dude. You got 30 seconds.
About to turn into a White Walker, man.
Oh boy, fuck a White Walker. He's just dust right now. He's just Thanos dust. King. All right, fuck you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
No, you're not!
Shit!
I was here.
No, wait, hold on. Dim sum, thank you for that sub, bro.
I was here. Well, he's like literally said your name 20 times, dropped like 10 grenades.
Right, talk about I'm here, motherfucker. What was you talking to?
No, what had happened is that
Oh, here we go.
No
I muted my
excuses.
mic
He's
and my
dead.
headphones.
No excuses. No excuses. He's dead.
Yeah,
He's dead.
yeah, I was here.
Listen, introducing yourself while your mic is muted deserves.
Yeah, sure.
So that
I agree. I agree.
So we spelled it out for you. Now,
Yeah.
introduce yourself and tell us what you're currently playing.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is King. You find me on Terry's stream. I play Red Dead with her and just League on PC. And then also, I'm going to be starting AC Odyssey.
All right. Cool.
You know, I have
cool.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey as well. I just haven't played it because I'm playing Red Dead. I'm literally like
That's
level
how my
7.
dad is with Red Dead.
The
Like, he wants to finish
cutscenes
it.
in
I heard it's
Odyssey
beautiful.
are super intense. It's like, damn.
Dude.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, it's
freaking-
pretty
I feel
great.
like- it's wow. It's like I feel like I'm in a damn movie. It's like this is like they're hitting all the angles.
You know, I'm going to start over. I'm going to start over and play as Cassandra because I really played as the Axios dude. But I'm going to start over and play as Cassandra because I heard hers was way
She's
better.
OG.
So I'm going to play as Cassandra.
So you about to go another 100 hours.
I know.
Damn, you know what I'm saying?
I'm playing it as Cassandra. Yep.
Okay. All right.
My copy is
And I'm
in
gonna
Korea
flirt
right
all the
now,
chicks.
So...
That's what's happening. The only way to play that game.
Okay. All right. Well, I still got it too, but I haven't played it yet either. But that's because I have no fucking storage. So I need to figure out a storage solution.
You lose a
but
life for that. Get a fucking.
listen, I will,
external
and
hard
I'll
drive.
gladly
Yeah.
take it. But listen, I don't have it.
Everybody says that I had to delete this game to make space for another game. Like,
Yeah,
what?
that's where I'm at right now. That's
Get
where
some
I'm fucking
fucking get some fucking hard drive. They're so you could get a cheapy one. I wouldn't get a cheapy one.
All right. What's up, everybody? My name is Danny. I'm the host here at the platform, and I have been playing nothing because I got the T virus. So I haven't played shit. I think I played on my phone a little bit while I was in bed. I played this game called Soul Arc Brawlers and Looney Tunes. Actually, I'm addicted to Looney Tunes.
Is it good? Is the Looney
It's
Tunes
fucking good, but I don't know if you'll like it though. Now that I've played it more, it's turn-based, and I know you don't like turn-based games, and that's what it is. Like, it's definitely like turn-based RPG, style. But the attacks are imaginative. They're based on their characters' like traits, from their old cartoon counterparts. So. I think it's kind of fascinating how they kind of like, they have Bugs Bunny's attacks are like, he'll drop an Oscar on you and shit like that. Like, the shit's pretty dope. But, check that out. I'm trying to clear myself up because, like I said, I'm also recovering from sickness too, so I may sound a little grindy, but I'm trying to clear it up. All right. Let's get into our bet here between Big Mike. Yeah, Brandon, I know you've been squirming. He's like, I hope he fucking forgets. I hope he goes straight to the topics, and we're going to be popping. Nah, fuck that. No, we pay debts up in this bitch. So for those on the panel and watching don't know, Big Mike and Brandon had a bet. 2 out of 3 wins for WWE 2K19. And, believe it or not, our winner is Big Mike. Big Mike beat Brandon 2 out of 3. So Brandon has literally lost his manhood right now. He's trying to gain it back. And, he decided that he would do the Wheel of Misfortune. Now, I built a special wheel just for Brandon because he failed hard. So when you fail hard, because failure. He was talking so much shit.
I was.
He was like, Danny, check this out. This was for you. And then he fucking lost. Like, what? So don't dedicate me to an L because you will fucking get destroyed. So now,
I was surprised.
I know you were shocked. I felt the squirming in your chair. I know you were surprised, but you lost, Brandon. You lost, sir. So now you decided, they came together and decided that the fit punishment would be the Wheel of Misfortune. Well, we have a special edition. And it's called the Wheel of Misfortune, the Death of Dignity Edition. Wheel of Misfortune, the Death of Dignity Edition. Starring Brandon. He's going to fail, and it's going to be in glorious 1080p. So let's go ahead and get the wheel pulled up. He doesn't know what's on the tiles right now, because he wanted to be surprised. And sometimes all surprises aren't good. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna try to capture the wheel here. So let me there it is. There's the wheel. And yeah, that's one of the tiles. I was spinning it earlier to make sure it worked. But okay, well, I guess I'll explain what auto loss is since it's on that. Auto loss means that you will automatically lose 2 lives every show for the next 5 weeks.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. That's one of the tiles.
That's the worst ever. Why did you talk so much shit? Now shut the fuck up.
Hey, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
You right.
For sure. Yeah. And he's definitely
I'm willing to do the punishment.
Serve. Oh, he's serving
Let
today.
him taking it with pride, man. Take it. Finish.
All right.
I'll get to that whole man status.
Are you ready? You ready to die?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
That bitch.
Oh God, dude. Here we go. Future fail.
Future fail.
Future fail. Future fail. Now this one is not. I mean, this one is not as bad as the other one, as the auto loss. But this one, the next show, you will start with 1 life.
Okay.
So so
your ass lucked out.
Yeah, he actually fucking landed on the softest tile I had. You fucking piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? But he did it. All right. So next show, you will automatically be in danger.
Okay.
All right. So now his gains. Let's talk about his gains here. So his gains is since he did kind of man up. And he actually fought Big Mike for this, too, a chance to man up. And won. He beat Big Mike on the little extra bet they had. And he actually has the life grenade. So, Brandon, your day has not been as bad as I thought it would be. I'm a little salty. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking it was going to be much worse. But now you have the life grenade. Like I said, you know, Primetime is already in danger now because he lost lives. So is King. And, you know, you can put Big Mike in danger right now if you want to. But it's all up to you. And you don't have to do it right now. You can do it anytime throughout the show. And like I said, and final round is not impervious to the life grenade. So if you want to throw it on me at final round, you know the revenge will be served cold, but you can throw it at me if you wish. So just take that little note, Brandon. I know you like, hell yeah. You can't wait, boy. I know you hype as fuck. But that's all right. So Brandon is the wielder of the life grenade. And so we'll be careful. I'm going to make sure I'm on my P's and Q's. God damn it. I'm not trying to lose shit. Okay. So today we're talking basically like the title. Excuse me. The title of our show is Legal Battle Royale, and I think this whole topic throughout the week is with Fortnite. Fortnite is currently being sued by I say a few maybe celebrities in parentheses, maybe one celebrity, and the rest are kind of celebs based on their dance moves.
Getting in on it.
Yeah, getting in on the shit. But Alfonso Ribeiro, he's Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He decided to sue Fortnite and Epic Games for using his Carlton dance. And it looks like Backpack Kid jumped on the bandwagon. And it looks like 2 Milli, I think that's his name. He also jumped on the bandwagon as well. And they're kind of doing like a class action lawsuit.
Does he have a patent on his dance? Does he physically...
That was my question. Listen.
You can't sue somebody. You can't say you stole something from me unless you have legal evidence that you created it. You could have created it. Whatever. That's great. Do you have the legal evidence to back your shit up? Same with you, Backpack Kid. Are you going to sue fucking Spyro? They do floss in Spyro. Are you going to sue fucking Destiny? You can floss in Destiny. There's hella games with hella dances. And you're going to sue everybody? Do you have fucking the money to do it? And also the proof that you own it? Like, I feel like that's so dumb. We're going to start fucking, like, how memes. You can't, with memes, they're trying to copyright their memes as well. Like, you can't use memes and shit. Like, yes. This is fucking social. Like, you're a celebrity. This is what people copy you. You're an icon.
Yes, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. And I think Alfonso, and I really studied and looked at a lot of, like, information behind Alfonso Ribeiro's complaint compared to everybody else's, because his seemed a little more, I should say, at least for his intellectual property, a little more credible than most, is because there's more than one party that owns, like, this Carlton persona. It's not just him. It's like NBC, and it's like all these little entities that kind of own, like, what makes Carlton Carlton. And there's a lot of pressure from like these studios to kind of, you know, those people who represented that persona to kind of push back on usage of that persona without permission. Now, it looks like Alfonso Ribeiro is suing for a lot of damages right now. So it's definitely a few $100,000, you know, as far as payback for using the dance. Shark. Hey, I'm like this. I personally do not agree with the lawsuit, but I do agree with certain law items. And, you know, as somebody who creates content, not just for the channel, but, you know, I do music production and graphic design. And there's a lot of things that, you know, if someone takes my property and uses it for their project, you know, I would at least like credit. I mean, you don't have to really pay me. You know what I'm saying? But I would like it.
Carlton. Like, what's the dance called?
Well, actually, it is called the Carlton. It's actually
Carlton.
He is, but it's not called the Carlton. It's not called the Carlton on Fortnite. Though.
Fortnite takes all the dances and they give them their own fake names.
It's
not called. Yeah, it's not called that. And you know, and I think the dance. But now that Carlton dance, I think originally was like David Bowie, or I can't remember who did it. But it was like who was it? Big Mike.
It was Bruce Springsteen. Dancing in the Dark.
Dancing in the Dark, and I guess he was the first one to kind of.
But
here's the thing, though. Bruce Springsteen. Listen, Bruce Springsteen wasn't really pushing that dance, though. It wasn't like he claimed it for himself. It was like, that's the Bruce. I mean, he didn't claim that, you know.
Courtney Cox is the one that did it in Bruce Springsteen, Dancing in the Dark. And even back in an interview, early interview, like way back earlier, even, what's his name, Carlton, I always call him Carlton, even said he borrowed it from that.
Yes.
He don't have shit. Fucking Courtney Cox should be like, give me my money.
Yes, and that's why I said that I do agree with certain.
Suing for hundreds of thousands of dollars, stole the dance from somebody else. Suck my leg.
But listen.
Over there.
Here's the difference, though. But here's the difference, though.
Where's your fucking part?
Here is the huge difference, though. NBC, Universal, all of those companies have their hand in the Carlton. They own the first part of that. Yes, they do. There's part of the dance that is actually called the Carlton, not the entire dance. That's where it's confusing with the law, because part of the dance is NBC.
He doesn't get no money. That's NBC's property. It doesn't matter to him.
But NBC, yes, NBC and Alfonso Ribeiro both get paid royalties from the Carlton persona, which makes them co-proprietors of that property. So that's
the dance just a little bit,
See, I think that's why I said Alfonso's argument is different.
You have to keep. I can't remember exactly how many steps you need, but in order to copyright a dance, you have to have so many steps.
It's trademark. Yes, because you can't trademark, but you can copyright.
All they would have to do is change one step and put it in a different order, and they'd be solid. That's all they have to do.
Yeah, if they reverse the flow of it.
That's dumb as fuck. They got so much fucking money. I have people that come in every day to my work and say, "Where's your Fortnite shit? Where's the Fortnite shit?" I can't keep that shit on.
Nobody copyrights dances because it just makes it impossible for other people to create new dances because people take steps from other people.
Yeah,
right, and they mix it and remix it.
I mean, you don't see Madonna coming out here bitching about people stealing Vogue. I mean, everybody used to do that shit back when.
That's true. But I heard though, like they were talking about adding that as a, emote.
Or Michael Jackson doing his moonwalk. You don't see him when he was around.
Royalties.
Michael Jackson was a big gamer though.
Does a moon dance or the moonwalk?
Michael Jackson was a huge gamer though, and he kind of like understood that. He didn't mind. And he automatically had royalties, even if they weren't paid by the game designer or the publisher. He still got royalties just for showing up on So, but like I said, Alfonso's argument is super different because there's further legalities on NBC's end. With Alfonso Ribeiro than just like him saying, since I made it famous, I want my money. Like Backpack Kid and shit. His shit isn't copyrighted.
Because you make it famous doesn't mean it's yours.
Yeah.
2 Milli. I mean, I guess his song is Milli Rock, and it's based off the dance, so he kind of would have an argument.
No. But I'll give you an example. Vanilla Ice with Ice Ice Baby.
That shit wasn't his either. He stole it from somebody.
Yeah, he stole that shit.
Under pressure from Queen, and Queen made it into a rap song.
But he also but here's the thing though. He made a whole song and he made the whole fucking. The only thing he added was an 808 and a kick, and it was just like
a lot of songs. They take the same song, they just change. They'll just play in a different key.
Well, I know in some songs they only have like 10 years, and that's why you see a lot of new artists using old songs, like the Wild song, wow, that beat or whatever.
Or they just change the key. Like if it's supposed to be played in like E, they'll play it in D or something. They'll just play it in a different key, so that way they don't. This way there's no copyright.
It's
Oh,
just
What happened with,
it'll be the same tune. It'll just be in a different different key, and that's it.
look what happened with Pharrell and what's his name? Robin Thicke. Remember they got sued because their songs sound almost like Marvin Gaye's old song.
It sounds just like that song.
It sounds just like it. It literally sounds just like it. So it was like, and they had even had the same like.
I can't remember the band. I can't remember the band, but there's that one band too that they have a song that was really popular, and they literally took like part of the theme song from the Munsters and threw it in their shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's the sample, you know, it's the sound sample, but it just depends on how much you use, you know, and how you're using it. But in the same token, a lot of these sound samples, you know, when like a lot of producers are using it, they get permission.
Does Will Smith get royalties for Fresh Prince?
Thing. Oh my god, that thing's so trash.
You said what? What's that? Will Smith? You said what?
Does he get royalties if like some other show or whatever they decide to use Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or such?
Yes, actually he does. Yeah. Fresh. If they actually say Fresh Prince, Will Smith will have to get a royalty as well as NBC. So,
well, you know, the Fortnite character that dance is called Fresh because they've given the nod to the Fresh Prince. If you look on Fortnite, the name of that dance is
yes.
Yeah.
No, that's called what is it called?
I know because my kids be playing it all the daggone time.
Yeah,
I do it too. I just didn't know what it was called on.
So you know,
in real life, it's not called the Carlton. I mean, it's called Fresh, like your brother's David.
Fresh.
Oh.
I know, but that's even kind of trollish though, because it's like, yeah,
how's that trollish?
Because it's almost like we're telling you where we got it from. You know, with
it's giving respect. Actually, like this is this dance from Fresh Prince. Do you want to do the cool dance from Fresh Prince? Here's the cool respect.
Because I think
but you know what?
I think even,
let me say this. I would say this. I have a problem. The reason why I have a problem with it, and I actually agree with Alfonso Rivero, is because with Fortnite, they make money off those specific dances. Those come in.
They're not free.
Yeah, they're not free. Yeah.
Oh, you right.
So when you start making money off of somebody else's intellectual property, that's when that's why I say Alfonso's argument is probably the most valid because there's shit on paper. You know what I'm saying? So once you got shit on paper, that's a whole different situation. You know, that's a whole different. You got to talk to this party and make sure that shit is okay before you can make money. And that's the problem.
I would say before anything, check the dates because if he hasn't renewed that shit, it doesn't matter.
True.
Check the dates.
Another thing is, and I've said this with Terry. Look, this dance was going on since Saints Row 3.
You do it in Saints Row?
Yeah, that dance is Saints Row.
You can do it in you can do it in Destiny 1.
You can't do the Charlton.
Yeah, but the difference with those games though is they were just included. You didn't pay real money.
Right, you don't have to pay for the dance. It was just like a parody. Now
in Destiny you can pay for it or you can earn it.
Yeah.
Yes, Destiny would definitely you have to pay for or earn it.
You
in
don't
Destiny,
have to.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to
pay for it.
As I said, you can pay for it or earn it. It's your choice.
Like Manny has the floss.
But it is for sale. Like it's actually listed as a sale item.
It is available to use as our real currency. Yes.
See that's where it tiptoes.
Destiny as well. A lot of.
I mean, think about it, Terry. Could you imagine if somebody started using sabotage and they started making money off of your stuff? Like, you know, could you imagine that? Like
they claim sabotage. She doesn't own that word, so Terry can't
No, but once that they start making money off of her persona. You know,
she didn't own it. Like that's Terry's fault for not claiming her fame.
Technically, she would though, because her copyrights would be through Twitch. That's where she pays her.
But she doesn't have patents.
She doesn't own
but
someone could be a dick and copy her. Yeah, that would be fucked up.
And see, that's why you have to protect your intellectual property. That's why there's these lawsuits
that come up
because
put a redhead wig on and call themselves LaLa.
Could you imagine?
Well, I would say this.
They call themselves Lexus LaLa instead of LaLa Lexus, and they just like fucking,
and they can just steal me.
They steal your whole shit. Like,
I don't own this. I wish I did. Johnny Depp owns his face, actually.
Yeah.
And Disney had to change their ride because it looked like him. They had to change the ride.
So, like I said, if you're truly, if you care about your IP, if you care about your intellectual property, you have to voice up when something is done. Like, even if you don't mean to kind of shatter somebody's fucking profitability, you still have to say something because it is a copywritten intellectual property. I mean,
another question.
Carlton's character is not just Alfonso Ribeiro. It's like I said, it's NBC. It's whoever fucking owns NBC. It's just like all these different entities.
I'm watching a lot of Shark Tank, so I know all about this.
Right. So it's a lot more behind the scenes than just him. You know.
But I have another question. Then, are they going to other people are doing it? Like
Alfonso mentioned Destiny. Destiny is in his lawsuit.
No, hold on. I'm not talking about games. Take WWE for a second. They've been doing the breakout dance on SmackDown. You know what I'm talking about. And they've been doing the floss. Yeah. They're doing the floss. They're doing the Carlton dance and everything else.
Everyone's doing all these dances. Are you going to
listen. Doing the dance is one thing. Listen,
you're supposed to do your dances.
Doing the dance is one thing.
When you do it, when you see that, who do you think of? You don't think of Fortnite. You think of fucking Charlton and his Christmas sweater.
Listen, exactly.
You're getting free advertisement.
And doing the dance is one thing. But profiting from it is a total different argument. I could get up right now and do the fucking Carlton, and it won't affect his bottom line. But if I say patrons, pay $5 and now every $5 I do the Carlton, well then I'm fucking violating because now I'm selling the act of this dance per purchase. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a difference.
WWE is making money off of it.
How?
Well, not really, Michael.
How? Are they selling the dance? Are they selling the dance?
They're not selling the dance.
They're not selling the dance. No. But
okay, so how are they profiting?
No matter what they're doing while they're on TV.
They're WWE. It's not like if they don't do that dance, their profitability will shrink. Literally has no effect on the bottom line.
People are buying tickets to go see the show.
They're going to retain picking. Okay, the tickets are to see the show, not to see the dance.
Exactly.
They're not making money on the dance.
Exactly. Mike, let's go ahead and do this. Brandon,
they're not making money on the dances. They're just having to do.
Listen, he's down a life right now.
Yes.
So
I'm using my grenade.
Who are you using it on? Who are you using it on? Me?
Mike.
Oh shit, Big Mike!
WWE.
Mic drop. I can't.
Shit.
They're like with the times. They go with social media. So whatever social media is doing, WWE is gonna do it.
Exactly. So Big Mike.
It's a mainstream thing, trying to make money like everybody else, and they're not selling this dance for you to use. Like how Fortnite is. Fortnite, they're saying you can pay $5.
It's just entertainment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here's what we're
there.
It's no different than
royalties to do it on TV. I bet they would have to pay a royalty for it. I do agree. Like if you're gonna do it, I don't know. That's hard. Like
it's hard because it's a legal argument. There is a legal argument, and then there's a moral argument.
No different than like Dancing with the Stars or any other show that has dancing. They're making money for the show. They're not making money off the dances.
Right, exactly. But like Fortnite is literally making money off the dances. They're literally making money per purchase. You can buy this dance. So that is the definition of making money off of the dance. That's different. That's different.
Listen, that's why I think Fortnite is in such jeopardy here. Because I see it myself personally with my sons when they play. They'll come to me and say, Daddy, we've been good in school. We want to buy this pack. And in that specific pack, it'll tell you, here's the outfits and here's the new dances that you get. And so in those packs, I mean, they are Fortnite specifically making money and profit off of these. And they advertise it that way. Even when new packs come out, they say, ooh, don't you want to do the Snoop Dogg flip kick? Then they tell you to do this. The fact.
Hold on. First of all, I don't know if Snoop Dogg is flip kicking.
Advertising.
I
I think they're in trouble.
No, I don't think
There's a Snoop Dogg dance. There's a Snoop
All right.
Dogg dance in Fortnite.
Before we go further, though, before we go any further, though, we got to get this punishment out the way. We got to get this punishment out the way. So now, since Brandon now has elevated, he has become a whole man. Big Mike, you are going to spin his wheel. So let's go ahead and get the Death of Dignity wheel to spin here, because somebody's gonna pay today if it ain't Brandon. So let's go ahead and get this out the way. So let's spin it.
I like the little Death of Dignity.
Oh shit! Let's go.
Yes! Sing Just Dance by
So you have to dance and sing.
I go dance, but I'll sing because
And I want
No,
you to do the
you can't. Hold on, wait. Are you opting out?
Well, right now, because like I said, you hear me out because I'm sick.
You lucky. You lucky. You. I was just about to say, dude, you are so fucking lucky, man. That you are sick as shit.
I was saying, I've been very good.
I would make you do it.
Lately.
I would make you do it. But I
Sing Just Dance and do the Charlton from your chair.
Here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, let's.
I don't mind singing. I don't mind singing, but I ain't going to do the dancing today.
Well, okay, all right. Let's see. What can
quick question.
Yes.
Quick question. Does DJ Jazzy Jeff also have patent on his name? And
no, probably not.
Yes, DJ Jazzy Jeff, because he's an actual real DJ. So DJ Jazzy Jeff has a patent on his actual DJ name. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people own their names.
Yeah, because he was music before that show.
He was that name.
Yeah, Fresh Prince and they were music before that show. You know what I'm saying? So you have to kind of take that in consideration that they were hip hop artists first, and then they got a show. Okay, so
or you could always do with like Prince. He changed his name to a symbol.
Get the fuck out of here. How about Big Mac? We make you sing the karaoke. What's that song that he danced to? It's like it's not unusual.
All right.
Tom Jones.
Tom Jones. Okay, there we go.
I just learned that in chat.
It's not unusual by anyone.
Make sure. Because we got to do karaoke version. I think we can't do. There it is. There it is.
I'm dead.
Right, so,
I like how everyone else is singing and it's supposed to be Mike.
I actually like the
Does
song.
somebody want to
like
step in? Someone try to step in and sing for Mike?
I know. I actually like the song. I do like the song.
You like this song, Dave? Alright,
Question.
Hey.
Alright.
Oh, here it goes. I'm excited.
Alright, you ready?
Too bad Big Mike's on the big cam.
Raise everyone.
Oh my god.
Oh god, it's about to be fucking terrible.
Is there a way you can go full screen?
That's you. You have to click it.
You have to click it, Mike.
That'll work. You need to click it. We've done this how many times?
There you go. See, I don't have to click it. You just want full screen.
He's stalling right now.
You need to click it because you're going to have a delay if you're watching it through the stream. You need to click it on Discord so you have it. Otherwise, you're going to be at least 5 seconds behind.
Also true. Your mom's
just double click what I'm sharing in Discord. You will see it. Just double click it. It'll make it big.
All right. I did.
There we go. Yeah. So here we go. All right, let's go. Big Mike. Doing this fucking karaoke. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go.
It's not unusual.
Oh God!
By anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you hang out with anyone, it's not unusual to see you cry. I just wanna die. It's not unusual to go out anytime. But when I see you out and about, it's such a crime. If you doesn't want to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual, it happens every day.
Hold on.
No matter what you say.
You were adding words. You were adding words too. You did. You added some words.
Hold on.
I was making an original.
I'm never
Making
gonna
an
hire
original.
you to sing at my wedding.
I didn't.
He added a couple words here and there for copyright.
Listen, that was terrible. That was fucking terrible.
Mike, I tried. I think it was great.
Oh
Mike.
my God.
Thank you,
Mike.
LaLa. See, she gave me your life.
Nah.
I didn't say I gave you live.
Right, exactly. that
You just did a solid try, and I believe in you.
right.
Don't do it again.
Hell no.
Yeah, Anthony said that was bad. He said that was
I knew it was
Great.
bad.
bad. Dim sum is just rolling, and
Drugs are bad, okay?
drugs are bad, guy.
I'm in real tears.
All right, let me.
Listen, y'all, that was the most unseasoned version. I thought Taylor Swift was unseasoned. Mike, that was
Hey, don't you lie. That was the
on
most
top of
seasoned.
a chicken breast. Unseasoned chicken breast with a dollop of mayonnaise.
So devastating.
Dude, all I gotta say is Dr. Pepper called me and said that had 24 flavors.
No, I don't know what the. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know what that was. I literally don't know what the fuck that was.
Y'all, I'm in tears. I'm serious. My glasses are wet.
I don't know what just happened. All right. Last little thing on it. I'm gonna go touch base with everybody at least once on this, and just ask the question. Starting with LaLa, do you agree or disagree with the lawsuit? Yay or nay?
I disagree because I feel like unless you have the physical evidence to back it up, so unless they have all this shit saying that they own every single step, then they're fucked. And then that ruins, honestly, a lot of video games and a lot of fun content for everybody else. If they win, I feel like a lot of stuff is going to change, and it's not going to be a good thing.
For sure. Brandon.
That'll be changed because next we'll be doing copyrighting our haircuts.
Yeah, like you can't do this, you can't do that. I own this. Where's my royalty? Listen, you all can't be Mr. Wonderfuls, okay?
Brandon, yay or nay?
I'm gonna go with nay. Like, if they don't have a patent for it, I don't see them having a case.
I know it's just so hard to call that legality, because it's like
the
there's all those
patents,
parties.
everything.
It's like, can Alfonso really just sue on behalf, or is he just suing based on his persona, or can NBC jump in that? It's a whole lot of questions. Cool Cat, yay or nay? No. Nay.
I'm against it.
Big Mike, yay or nay?
I'm against it totally because, like Brandon said, you gotta have a patent. One, we weren't sure if he has the patent. Two, it said in that TMZ article that Danny showed that as soon as he filed it, he was rushing out to get it copyrighted.
He did. He had, like I said, part of the dance already copywritten, but
I mean,
he wanted to get the dance as a whole. So he's filing the copyright as we speak. Like right now, the copyright is filed
as we speak. To me, that sounds shady as fuck.
As we speak, so it doesn't matter. Okay, you own it now. You didn't own it back then, so I don't owe you money until.
He could do a cease and desist though. He could do a cease and desist though, and stop it from further being purchased. For sure.
If anything, if anything, Fortnite would be like, okay, fine. We don't want to go to battle. Well, here's $1,000. Go sit down and go play in the corner.
No, they're not giving 1,000.
Not 1,000.
I think they'll probably give 100,000. They'll probably break half and go
Hush
100,000. Yeah, hush money.
It's going to be hush money. I don't know if it's going to be 1,000. I was just throwing out, a sum out there.
Because here's the thing, Fortnite now thrives on those dances because it's like a honoring thing. Once you get your win, you don't want to just fucking stand stiff. It's like this whole dance.
I did that yesterday. I got a job and I forgot to dance.
Yeah, it's like it's part of the game now. Yeah, it's like
floss over their dead body. Like that's what you do. That's
what you do. Stop. That's what makes it so good. So it's like now they have to pay out because they're gonna need those dances. They're not gonna be able to turn that shit off. They're gonna have to have it. Dave, yay or nay?
I say I'm all about it. I think once you start selling a likeness and something like that attached to a specific person and you start making money off of it, I think they got a credible case. Now, will they win millions? No. But can there at least be an acknowledgement that Fortnite was profiting tremendously off of all these signature dances, man? A lot of this stuff, man, you can't just do that. You can't just sell somebody's, popularity and make just money off that direct item. That's crazy. You just can't do that.
King, yay or nay?
I would say yay because it's what Primetime was saying, that you start getting into the person's, his signature image, and pretty much from there, in the end, is he gonna win? Probably lots. No, but this is gonna lead towards down the future with games, and then also celebrities that they're gonna probably see this more in the news, and then from there, pretty much celebrities are just gonna go out and get patents for their name or face or their likeness and such, and then it's gonna be heavily affecting games then in the future.
Let's see. It's hard for me because showing like a respect to a pop culture icon, is one thing, and it's like you want that kind of freedom. You want to be able to kind of ode to somebody's fame. You want to have that type of freedom, but then it's like you also don't want to be infringed upon personally. So it's hard. I don't know if I can be conclusive on that. I don't know if I agree with it or disagree with it right now. It's like I still need to hear, maybe some further arguments. I need to find out more about this patent with NBC, because if NBC truly has a actual patent on like the Carlton persona, anything that was aired, during the Fresh Prince times, it falls under some sort of major umbrella like NBC, then, Fortnite, you're going to have to pay up just because of the law. Even if I disagree with it, if you're making money off of that, somebody has to pay out. You got to get permission. So I don't know. I'm still indifferent on it. Okay. Next up, we are talking about Aladdin. So there was a kind of a big ire. Here we go. A lot of people were kind of triggered. Dudes needed moist towelettes after this because dudes were trying to trigger about it. And look, I'm like,
Hold on.
Dudes was.
Why you gotta be like that though?
Listen, they were squishy, but they got. Listen, if you listen to what Will Smith said, well, let's do this. I'm gonna bring up the image of the Aladdin movie here. I guess the ire was the poster that was shown.
But I do have some information about it, though, coming straight from Will Smith.
Yeah, and I'm about to pull it up. Here's the poster right.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to pull it up right now. If I can fucking get to it. The shit is like, I gotta go to like Entertainment Weekly's fucking page just to fucking see it and shit. Because they changed the shit with Google, so you can't just view the image. You got to go to the fucking page to see it. Let's do. I'll share it with you all here, and then I'll share it with everybody watching too. Here it is, right here. That's not it. What the fuck? All right.
That's not.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. I think that was an ad. Yeah, it was. Here it is. Okay, so there it is. All right, now let me share it.
That was a Koopa Trooper with dreads.
So share it with you all, and then share it with everybody here so they can peep it. There it is. So that was the.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Listen, everybody was kind of pissed when this got released. They showed like screenshots from the set, and this was kind of the first look at Aladdin, the live action adaptation of.
Is that Will Smith?
Yes.
Yes.
Will Smith is playing the genie in the movie, and I kind of wanted to get you guys.
Robin
take
Williams,
on this.
forever the best genie ever.
For sure.
Yep.
Now, LaLa, after looking at this,
I thought Genie was going to be animated. Like the only animated
well,
character.
yes and no. It's a yes and no to that question.
So is he going to be a big blue guy, or is he going to be
Yes.
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 But he's also going to be in his human form. Will Smith posted on Instagram. He said that people calm down. He said because this is just a small part of the movie where he has to show up in his human form. But he said throughout the most of the movie, he is a big blue genie.
I feel like
Yes.
I feel like it's a hard thing for Will Smith to step into this role just because it is Robin Williams. So no matter what, he's going to get the most hate. But I'm kind of glad it's Will Smith doing it.
For sure. I think what it is just seeing it. Because, we had this conversation about Sonic. And, sometimes when you go live action with shit, it kind of fucks it up. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, like...
I've never seen Disney fuck up any live action, so...
yeah, that's... I mean, just as far as, like, taking something from a different media and bringing it to, like, the big screen.
Some bad ones.
Well, I mean, it's like they're doing the live action Lion King,
and it's dope as fuck.
And it looks good. It does
Jungle
look
Book
good.
was fantastic. Cinderella was dope. The Alice in Wonderland movies were dope. Fucking what's another badass one? Maleficent was fantastic. So it's not gonna not.
Aren't they also planning doing a Mulan also live action?
Fuck yeah,
they're doing like everything.
Yes.
They ran out of ideas, so let's just remake
Dumbo, they're making live action also.
Yeah. I think that's exactly what Terry said.
They have messed up though, because like Peach Dragon was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
I didn't see that one.
The Wild Things was stuff. Was that a Disney movie though?
No, it was a book, children's book.
No. Was Peach Dragon a Disney movie
That's
or was
Disney.
that DreamWorks?
Yes, Disney.
That's Disney.
No, it was
Disney did the
yeah.
original one and that freaking remake one.
Okay.
I like
Right.
Peach Dragon. I thought it was good.
No, it's terrible.
So here's like some more, and I guess this is
Mike, that's because you're built like Peach Dragon, man.
I'm worried about Dumbo too because the story's wrong.
They messed up the
Yeah.
story for The Little Mermaid too. I don't think that's a Disney movie. I don't know why they called it The Little Mermaid. It makes me really mad.
What could listen
Like,
to this
that's
person
not
say
fucking
right
real.
The
here?
horror one?
Oh man, look at the braid in the back.
What are you talking about with you talking about with Will Smith?
Braid.
Listen,
Truthfully, Will Smith looks more like Jafar Genie.
I know.
That's true. I agree.
Nah.
Now this
Will
story is
Smith
all about how my
and
life got
human
turned
form is-
upside down. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there and tell you how I became a genie of a town called Agrabah. These motherfuckers.
Agrabah.
Hey, listen,
love
they
it.
say, oh, these motherfuckers letting them have it on Twitter, though.
A
They say
little bit.
like Goro from
I
fucking
see
Mortal
that.
Kombat.
I see that.
Exactly.
Hey.
I said that earlier. But he's like Mortal Kombat.
They said it's like Shazam. He does look like Shazam, though.
Oh, is that Shazam?
Yeah, he's
He
looking
does.
definitely like Shazam for sure.
I thought someone drew a picture of him.
Listen, listen. He said that he was blue through most of the movie, which is kind of an integral part of the the animation. It's original animation.
Yeah.
So, and I think and he was saying that this is his human form to kind of blend in with regular humans. Hold on, my dog is going fucking crazy. He's like whining out. Hold on. Go. Come on.
Lose alive.
Come on.
Alive.
Loose alive.
Just bring the puppy in and give him some love. Maybe he wants some
Hold him
camera
out.
time.
Might need to go bathroom.
Now, are they going to have the original
it.
song from the original Disney movie, or are they going to
better
get like?
fucking do. That's the best. One of the
Disney
best
owns
songs.
the song, so there's no reason why they can't use them.
Right.
I was like, yeah,
I mean, when you look at the other live actions, they kept the songs.
Yeah.
At least a good one.
They made some new ones in them, but
Yeah.
they still use some of the original ones.
where's your puppy? Did he want in?
I let his ass out. No, he was in here chilling, but he was free.
Oh,
Yeah, so I let his ass out. Fuck him. No. But it's like LaLa said, usually their live action adaptations are like really good. So I think
For something like Aladdin, I don't think they'd butcher it. I think Disney knows what they're doing.
what matters?
I hope it. Aladdin's my all-time favorite Disney animated movie. So
That's a good one, Jerry.
it's my all-time favorite. So like my biggest thing, before they had anybody cast for it, I was like, they better not whitewash this shit because there's no.
I know, because
there's
there's
damn it.
it's like let's not
There
go
is people
there.
of color, absolutely. I agree.
Exactly.
I'm
Let's
white
not
color.
whitewash. Let's not pull a fucking Egyptian. Remember that Egyptian movie? It's like, come on now. Let's not.
Right, we
fucking
we don't want Sandra Bullock as Jasmine. You like?
Absolutely, I'm glad that there are people. of
I just
color.
want them to keep it, accurate because it's a Middle Eastern themed story.
Exactly. So we
So
just
I expect to see that in the movie. But,
right. Exactly.
as long as the acting is done really well and they don't change the story drastically, I mean I'll be happy with it.
Like with The Little Mermaid. That's not even The Little Mermaid. Like, I don't even want to see that movie. Like, how fucking dare you?
Hey, there's a horror movie that's coming out too this month. Little Mermaid.
Don't call it The Little Mermaid.
It's called the fucking Little Mermaid, and it's fucked up.
Fucking bullshit that you can't
Hey,
do that.
I swear to God, I'm gonna check it out. It's coming to Amazon Prime, and
It looks good.
Does Disney have a patent for the name?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck they did this movie.
The Little Mermaid, or is it called Little Mermaid?
It's called Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
It's called Little Mermaid. It's not called The Little Mermaid.
So that might be a big fucking difference.
I don't know, but hey.
Yeah,
This
Disney
movie,
borrowed the story from The Little Mermaid. It's not originally a Disney.
I'm about to pull up that.
They own it
fucking-
now. They own it now. They don't own any of their
It was
princesses.
supposed to be a horror.
Cinderella's not there. There's
Themed.
Sleeping Beauty's
all
not
of
there.
them, yeah. All of the
They-
Disney stuff is based off of other
Yeah, he's completely
Yes.
changed all of his.
Okay,
all
here's the trailer
copyright
right- here's
laws.
the trailer right
Frozen,
here.
Even Frozen, freaking Elsa's based off of the Ice Queen. I mean,
Oh, yep.
Check this shit out.
I
Check
didn't know
this
that.
shit out. I'm about to do this. Check this shit out.
I'm
the
nervous.
Ice
Wait.
Queen was a horrible person, and she was a bitch, but they made her lovable in Frozen. But no, she was a bitch. All right.
What the fuck? They're all terrible. Freaking the Little Mermaid. I mean, the Little Mermaid. The step sisters cut their feet to fit the shoe, so they never.
Yeah, no,
she
those
turned
stories
into
I know,
are terrible
that
for
was
kids.
kind of fucked
No,
up.
you mean
Yeah.
Cinderella.
Rapunzel is
Cinderella.
really dark. If you look at the real story of
another dark one?
Rapunzel, that shit is
Sleeping
dark
Beauty.
as hell.
Check
Sleeping
this.
Beauty gets fucked. In her
Prince
sleep.
gets
She
his
gets raped.
eyes gouged out.
What's
and
up,
Rapunzel
Frozen?
ends up going blind, and they have to live together, blind and decrepit. Like that's a very dark, horrible story.
Look,
Yeah,
check
they're
this
not
shit out.
good.
LaLa, check this shit out. This is the Little Mermaid horror film. Check this shit out.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
I think we're getting too far from the groove.
I promise this won't take long. It's right here.
It's like a B movie. No development. No money.
Tyler, seriously?
Mermaid Cove.
Well, mermaids are actually hella evil if you watch the Pirates of the Caribbean.
I know, it's like they.
Are sirens also mermaids?
Yeah.
No. Well, sort
They
of.
can be. In some lore, they are. It just depends.
Oh, okay.
What is this place?
This is so funny to me right here. She's like, what is this place? And it's like 2 big ass signs that says Mermaid Cove.
Bitch, it's a fucking cave.
Yeah.
Wow, this bitch
she-
stepped on a dingle hopper.
She got Tomei's poisoning.
Somebody live here?
She got her tetanus shot.
Hell yeah.
Because some mermaids will sing you to your death like a siren.
And they drown you.
We should
Yes.
go, Tyler.
Do they
I'm
eat your
serious.
body?
Damn,
I
mommy.
think.
Okay. She keeps bending over like that. I might not actually end up watching this movie.
What do you
I mean, she's popping.
She cannot walk. Like, what is her problem?
Right? She's wearing chanclas in a cave. Does this bitch have red hair?
Yep.
Yes, it's a LaLa mermaid.
Hate.
don't?
I'm not gonna hurt you.
She's gonna eat your
She
face.
looks like a fucking woman though. Like, why would you? Why?
She looks like what is
You're
the
gonna die.
girl from Mortal
eyes
Kombat
are huge.
that covers
Watch
her
this shit.
Melina?
Oh shit! They're not beautiful.
Oh, the Little Mermaid. Yeah,
That's some bullshit.
that
Dude.
shit is.
I don't like it.
Terry, you and I have to watch this.
Shit.
That
I knew
three
something
will
was
watch
up
it.
because she was. I was like,
looks so
something's up.
terrible.
She's
Hey.
like Melina from Mortal
That was
Kombat.
like needs way more money development. The acting was terrible.
It
the
was
fucking
terrible.
It's gonna be like fucking Sharknado.
Wait,
Like,
go
it's gonna
back to the where they do
Except
the title.
Sharknado
There's
did.
gonna be hella titties. There's
Go
gonna
back
be
to where
hella
they do
titties
show the
everywhere.
title. Go back
The
to
title.
Wow, those
just the
teeth
title.
look bad.
Hold on, let me go back to the title.
It even has the same font from the Disney.
That's what I wanted to see. I look like they copied
Yeah.
the font and
They
everything.
did.
Hold on, I'm gonna go.
Sharknado's fucking trash.
There
And you
it
know
is.
what? That was a multi-million-dollar. Yep.
You know, those teeth on that Little Mermaid, those teeth look like they just took like those wood skewers that you use for shrimp and just taped it to her face and
Just
put
taped
like
it to her face.
then put Vaseline out on top of it to make it look like it was nasty and just let it sit there. I'm like,
Okay, now is this a
Terrible.
legit movie? Or is this some fan thing where someone wanted to make a trailer?
Official
I think it was
horror
like
trailer
Amazon Prime.
2019. Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's coming to Amazon Prime.
Absolutely.
oh my god.
Terry, you gotta watch this. You and I
Oh
will.
my god! You're gonna get my virus, dim sum. I googled who the fuck that lady was.
How the hell is it a movie if they're saying
Frozen.
season 1, episode 1?
Don't Google it. Do not Google Gina Michaels.
Frozen. We had
Your
the
computer's gonna be
Aladdin
really
shit.
bad.
Here's the Aladdin shit right
She's
here.
a porn star.
We talked about the
I
Aladdin
don't know why
stuff.
she
All that
can't
shit
walk.
pops up.
Listen,
Morning
this,
for a gamer.
this is why we're even talking about the Little Mermaid, because we were talking about Aladdin, and you know, like I said, Will Smith said that he's blue most of the movie and he's animated in some way. So I think it's going to be okay. I think it's just seeing him, you know, like black dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how it gets sometimes, but I think it's going to be okay. I think the movie is going to be fine. It's not.
I think he's funny enough to be
whitewashed.
Genie.
Yeah,
I'm glad that it's
I'm
not
just-
whitewashed. They didn't pick a funny white dude to be Genie. I like that they went a completely different route.
they did. They
funny.
just they flipped it, and
They didn't try to pick up
I just
Robin
don't want no
Williams.
shucking and jiving. That's the only thing
I'm
I
just
don't
saying-
want. Is shucking
I don't think it's
and
going to be
jiving.
that. I don't think it's going to be any of that. I think it's going to be more of like.
Y'all? Hey y'all, what's up? What y'all doing? I don't want none of that stuff.
I don't think it's going to be none of that shit. I don't.
I
Obviously,
don't even think Will Smith does that now. Hold on. He's not Ratchet.
No, I feel you. I just don't want. I know how sometimes they always say, "Oh, amp it up, please amp it up." You know how these network executives, like, "Excuse me, Will Smith, please amp it up," and he might be like, "Oh,
For a
I don't
second,
want."
you want Ratchet Will Smith?
hold on. First of all, David, let's do this. Let's give you one up for the best executive voice I've ever heard and shit. That was pretty fucking good. I can't do it. How do you do it? Oh God. How do you do it? Do it again. Say, I need you to amp it up. How did you do that?
That was a good one.
Excuse me, I need you to amp it up, please.
That was pretty fucking good.
Saying,
He sounds like
it gets real corporate out here.
Listen, that voice is triggering me. Yeah, he got real corporate triggering. You know, like, but you know, look, I think it's gonna be okay. Go ahead, Big Mike.
Danny, what we need to know is, what does Mario think of the Latin?
What does Mario think? Mario, what you think, bro? He don't like it. Mario said he don't like it.
He don't like it.
Mario don't like it, but you know Mario don't like a lot. He don't be like fucking spaghetti and shit and stomping Goombas out. So he don't like it.
Rainbow Smasher over here.
Right.
Mario only likes mushrooms.
No, he likes spaghetti.
Right, he's trying to get that good.
Listen,
Mario beyond.
Hey,
Mario fat. You can't get fat on mushrooms, but you can get fat on spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker likes spaghetti.
See how many mushrooms he's pounded in? Of course he's gonna get fat off those things.
Marshall, he needs to eat mushrooms on the daily. I don't even know if I trust his opinion anymore.
and
Mario's like,
he got a
he's
problem.
like, I need mushrooms.
And Mario also likes that good kush.
He like that kush.
He's got the leaves.
Yeah, Mario does like that kush though.
And then he sees stars.
And then he sees stars.
Mario does shrooms, so that's why he's seen all the weird.
Here you go, Mario. Hit that. All right.
That's how he becomes invincible. That's how he becomes
right. He's like, woo, Mamma Mia, that's some fire kush. Okay.
It's me, Mario.
Okay. Let's track, and we're back on. All right. Trainer battles for Pokemon Go are finally a fucking thing. Like, let's go ahead. Please, you know, we've been asking for this forever.
Since Pokemon Go was released like 2 years ago. Yes.
Exactly. Since time and fucking memorial. You know what I'm saying?
So
we've
being
been
that
asking.
Go finally got it, does that maybe that's going to be a possible thing for Let's Go in the future?
No.
Hopefully. I don't see why not. No, you can already battle on Let's Go, I think.
Yeah, Let's Go is already battling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can only do it with people on your friends list. So maybe they'll open it up.
I don't think so.
I hope so. I hope so, because you can't just random battle people. You can only
you just get the internet. Like it's $20 for the internet or whatever. They have it open up for Smash. I don't see why they wouldn't open it up for Let's Go.
Oh shit, Frozen! You don't like Pokemon Go? Why not? What's up, Short?
Sad face is Frozen.
I know.
It came out in 2015. Oh, my bad.
Listen, Pokemon Go, I loved it when it first came out. Actually, I played quite a bit of it. I still kind of do.
I still play.
But when they, you know, adding the battles, only thing I'm triggered about is I live in the fucking Midwest. It is, you know, fucking December. It's cold as fuck. I'm not battling nobody out there with trembling fucking knees and shit. You could have came out with this shit in the summertime.
I drove all the way from Tennessee to Indiana because I knew there was a big city. I think it was like whatever city was in Indiana. I didn't go to Chicago, but a city out there because I wanted to catch Pokemon, like some different ones that wasn't the ones in my area. So I put like 3 pairs. It was cold as fuck. I don't know. It was cold as fuck. I had like 3 pairs of leggings on. There was a hobo at the bus station. It was scary. I had to wear 2 gloves. I cut the tips off so I could like.
Your city didn't leave a good impression on her, you guys.
And it was like me and like 5 of my friends just like, did you guys catch anything? I ain't find fucking nothing. Dude, fuck this place. Let's walk to that one over there. Hopefully we get some good eggs. Like it was terrible. I've had horrible Pokemon Go stories. When I lived in Clarksville, Tennessee, fucking it started raining out of nowhere. It was a sunny, beautiful, gorgeous day. I walked 3 miles from my car because it was like this route that I always take. Top of the going up the hill, like all in the sun, hot, sweating. Bam! Thunderstorm! Boom! Like I'm gonna die and get fucking like Noah's Ark. And I was running to my car trying to catch them. Like my phone's in my shirt to prevent like it getting water damage. As I'm still trying to catch these badass Pokemon running to my car. It was fucking terrible.
You're like,
awesome. That's why I love Pokemon Go, because of the story. That's
Indiana for you, man. Indiana is known as the bipolar weather state. I mean, we will have thunderstorms in a blizzard. I'm serious. We'll have thunder or lightning and blizzard. It's ridiculous here.
Yeah, it's like same thing. You'll be outside. It's like, oh, it's sunny as fuck out here. You be swiping and shit.
I like that.
It's just like
it's
your
an
phone is
experience.
fucked up because it's wet now. You know. So,
Oh, I did nothing like that.
Indiana's
yeah.
also has statistically is the most depressed state.
Mm.
So,
It was pretty sad. The town. I went there and I was.
so
like right now, I usually I have great lighting, but right now the overcast is depressing. So now my lighting is depressing.
Get a lamp, stupid.
And, you know, but see, hold on, let's do
What do
this.
you do when
Let's go ahead and get this.
what do you do when it's dark outside?
Okay, so let's go ahead and get that out the way. So I got a lamp, but it's a shitty light. It's not like I
Get a
didn't
new
spend
light.
money. I know, but that's money. And Mario robs me every
You can
fucking
claim it on
week.
your taxes.
He's my bully. He just walks up to me and says, "Give me your goddamn money," and I get my money. You know, so I don't have any money, you know, to get a light. So, but I am gonna hopefully for my birthday, which is January the 6th, January hype. You know,
January.
I have a real light.
Sagittarius. Are you?
No,
That's
Capricorn. It's
Capricorn.
Capricorn life, right? You know what I'm saying? It's Capricorn
I
life.
was like, that's too
Exactly.
far.
no, I'm Sagittarius. No,
Sag.
that's Capricorn.
Nah,
My sister's
Sagittarius.
birthday's 3 days after
Capricorn
yours.
life. Hashtag Capricorn forever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gemini over here.
No one
Gemini.
cares about Capricorn.
Wait a minute, listen.
so let's take a life away from Terry and
True, no
LaLa.
one. No.
All right, so
You can take my life with
oh yeah, life stolen. Oh yeah.
No one cares about Sagittarius either, and that's mine. No one gives a shit.
I give a shit.
That's
Terry.
not.
That's for not
All
caring.
you ever hear people talk about is Taurus and Scorpio. It's like
And
bullshit.
Leos.
And Leo.
Those are the coolest ones, though. They're the only ones that are cool. What is a Capricorn? A fucking goat?
No, this is
Or a ram?
we are. Listen, the Capricorns. We are the Alpha and Omega. Not only do we
Oh
begin the year,
my god, this guy comes up. You don't have a tab. Your opinion doesn't matter.
it automatically matters. It automatically matters. LaLa. You still
All
my
right.
My
homegirl, though.
face, because I can't see
You still
yours.
my homegirl, though. You still my homegirl, though. Ain't no hate. Ain't no hate. You still my homegirl.
All right. This topic right here. I don't even know if I should approach it, but fuck it. I'll say it
We're
anyway because this is
approaching it.
We're going for
Xbox. Next gen Xbox. I guess code names for their consoles came out. It was leaked or released. I'm not sure if it was official or not. But I guess the code names are Anaconda and Lockhart. Which is
If
kind
they
of
pick Anaconda, can they, like, when you turn on the Xbox, go, my Anaconda? No.
don't want none of that you got, but
Yeah,
look at this shit.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
That would be actually that would be just
royalties.
Now,
I
are
would-
these
I would
code
guess-
names? Are these code names supposed to be for like the later systems? Because they already said that Scarlet was going to be the next gen.
Yeah, I heard it was Scarlet as well.
So is Anaconda supposed to be like the slim version?
No.
it's weird that it's like Anaconda and then Lockhart. Like I don't understand.
What I don't
why
like about
it's
Xbox,
such a
They have
drastic.
three code names. They have three code names. That has to be three different things. Either three different systems, or maybe they're
Right.
making it some handhelds. Who the fuck knows what
This-
they're doing?
The Xbox Scarlet is going to be a Steam machine. It's going to be all Steam.
You can't deny.
You don't mean Steam. You mean stream.
No, you're going to
Not Steam. You mean stream.
Alright. Yes, they're going to stream your games from the Xbox Scarlet.
It's a cloud. It's a cloud-based machine. Is what you mean?
Yes. Now, the Anaconda is going to be the successor.
Anaconda don't.
Like, it's going
We got Johnny Bob by the Anaconda.
Right. But yeah, the Anaconda is going to be the Xbox One X.
It's gonna be what like Scarlet is. Only it's gonna have a freaking disk drive. That's the only difference.
So I'm gonna be, but I just
What if-
irritated. Like,
what if-
why does
what if
Xbox
they
gotta be hella unique
Posted
and
like
pick all these
the
weird
picture
names?
of
Like, can
Nicki
it just be
Minaj
Xbox
on the Xbox.
Four,
Anaconda
Xbox
version.
4K,
No,
or
but
Xbox better? Like,
but the
PS4
Xbox
4.
The Xbox Conda is going to be what kind of Scarlet's going to be, but it's going to be better than the X. It's going to be up there. It's going to be
okay. So I guess it's what base, lower, Lockhart, Monster Powerhouse, Anaconda.
Yeah, and supposedly the Lockhart's going to be the Slim.
Yeah. LaLa, what if they came out with Anaconda version, pink Xbox and Nicki Minaj picture?
Yes! I am fucking down! I'll give a fuck, Keisha! Like, yes! Kelly, please go lay down. For the love of God. Go lay down.
Since we're all talking about it,
I just don't support that. Like I literally don't support that.
since we're all talking about it, and I told you earlier this morning there, Danny, what'd you think about Polygon wrote?
That was funny as fuck. Listen, Polygon took a jab at Xbox, and listen, I'm not I'm not a fanboy at all. You know,
we're not
like
fanboys at all.
Literally, the fanboyism is like thrown out of our show, so we're not that. But it was a good ass jab from Polygon earlier today. So they wrote on their Twitter page, "My Anaconda don't want none unless you got games, hun." And it was like, and it was just like, it destroyed their fucking comment section. Like, dudes were saying that Polygon was a lie and they're not a trusted news source. And it was just like, you know, me and Mike, we talked about it earlier, you know, and LaLa hates this phrase, but dudes was moist, man. And that's the only way to describe it. They just literally, as they walked, they squished, you know? And it was just like, and listen, you can't let something like that fucking trigger you to no end. You can't. And I just listen, David. I know what you're about to say, David. Listen, I'm gonna take it away. All right, I lost the light. All right, but still.
You got Terry triggered over here.
Terry is so triggered, but that's the only way to listen. You can't. There's no other way. It's not triggered. Triggered is like me and Terry. That's not triggered. We're talking beyond that. When you're so soft and squishy, you're moist, and that's exactly what these dudes were. They were just so fucking upset that Polygon made a fucking joke. Like, honestly, let's get real here. Xbox has not been on the top of the list as far as this generation. Does that mean that Xbox isn't successful? They are. Xbox is a very successful company right now, but they're not on the top of anything right now. And I think that was the kind of the main, I would say, point that Polygon was kind of poking at as far as their joke that they made on Twitter. But it was just a joke. It wasn't like Polygon, you know, whole stance is fuck Xbox. I mean, they cover every console, PC, genre. You know, they cover it all. It was just a joke that they had posted, and these dudes got just so fucking soft.
Even Phil came out previous of the Game Awards and said, "Look, Xbox needs to do better." I mean,
Xbox has shitty exclusives. They're not exclusive because they're on PC. PUBG's on PS4 now, so what? They got CS, which is trash. Like, I mean, I'm an Xbox girl, though. I love Xbox. It's just a better console. It's powerful, more better. The One X is better than the One Pro, and side by side. Like, it's a more powerful, better console. So why not make it, you know, why not support it more with better games and shit? Like, why do they do that?
Xbox has Ninja Theory. I think
they do. They bought a few. Obsidian, Ninja Theory. I mean, they got some good.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're on the rise.
Yeah.
I feel like this competition is always good. That's why I'm so upset as with football games like right now. Like, there's no competition for Madden. So Madden continuously to be shitty because there's no competition. Competition fosters better product. So it's like I want Xbox
all
to like.
Sports games are the same.
You know,
there's no competition with any sports game. Like, it's all EA, and if
it is fucking EA. It's like 2K. 2K does basketball.
2K. I mean, 2K does sports.
But no one's competing with 2K because NBA or EA doesn't make a basketball game.
They brought it back. They did bring back Live. Live did come back, but it was so. Here's the thing.
No one
having these like sole licenses and like these sole proprietorships. You know, you got to do shit with them. And that's where it fosters the competition. You know, if you want to be better than the other, you got to do better shit. And I hope Xbox, you know, with all these fucking code names, I hope each one of these consoles offers something. You know, I hope they do.
There's a better console. That's true. So, I mean, I feel like all these names and shit, it's already a better console. That's not the question. It's they don't have the fan base because they don't have the content that they need to be on their own.
Look,
like, Xbox is going to do really good this next gen because they had the superior hardware. They just didn't have the game library to back it up because they were focused on they were focused on getting better hardware. You know, which I like that they did that. I would rather have. You gotta make the hardware first so you can make the games for the hardware. Sony was so busy pushing games, they weren't focused on hardware. So yeah, you got a fuck ton of games.
Yeah, it's a give and take.
You're not getting the best hardware quality for those games.
That's
but I think
to fight because I have a PS4 just for the exclusives. I don't care about the console at that point because I just want to play the game. So they're still making their sales because they have good games. Xbox isn't making sales because nobody wants to play their game.
I mean, people shit on Xbox, but when you look at the revenue, they made more than what they expected to make.
I mean, they were successful. I mean, see, this is where, like, when you try to have a conversation with, like, you know, we've all been in these forums. They made more in the
fourth quarter this year than they did, you know, in the other quarters. You know, so I mean, they're doing
holiday time though.
You know, we have these conversations with these people in the forums and shit. You know, these fucking fanboy assholes, and they don't believe in reason. And you have to understand that Xbox was successful. It still is successful right now. But what, you know, on a lot of like people who actually have common sense are saying is, you know what, it could be more successful if they concentrated on having actual content.
And not letting it be on PC as well.
Well,
like there's no point.
Listen, they're Microsoft, so I feel like it should branch out that far. But they should also have PC they should have shit. I feel like they should have shit that represents it. Like, okay, if Microsoft is the company, not just Xbox, if you're saying, okay, Microsoft as a whole is where you want to get your gaming fix, then you need to present shit that can't be found on anything but a Microsoft device, whether it's a PC or Xbox. You know,
so is it PC? Like, do you buy it from Steam? Like, where would you buy the game then? Is it like on Mixer?
The Microsoft Store.
Well, Microsoft Store. They have Microsoft Store. Yeah, so Microsoft Store already been a thing.
You can buy games from Microsoft Store.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do that right now. They have a crap ton of games that people don't even know about. There's so many free games on the Microsoft Store, but no one looks at the Microsoft Store. They just go to Steam.
I mean, look at it. Look at it too.
So Xbox that's another thing they need to do.
Xbox Game Pass is also supported on PC as well. So if you
Xbox Game Pass is the best thing ever.
Listen, it's great. I was able to test out Sea of Thieves. I'm playing what's the fucking zombie game?
State of Decay 2.
Usually when I buy a game for my Xbox, I go to the Microsoft Store on my computer and I do it.
Yeah, see, I play it on. I actually play it on my PC. You know, most of the games are on PC as well, so I can just download it to my PC and install.
I just pull up the app, type it in, click, boom, done. I don't have to worry about all the extra hassle with the console. It's just so much faster.
You know, it's like they're trying to push that narrative that Microsoft is a product as a whole, not just Xbox. It's like
I think with the Game Pass next year, that it's going to go on PC fully. Where
100%. Yep. Next year, at the end of February. Yep, end of February.
Microsoft is going to do great on the next gen. They're going to do great. They already developed really good hardware that was better than what Sony could do. All right, and now they have to top that, so they're going to do fine. And because they were able to make such good hardware this generation at the end. They can start working on games that can support that kind of hardware for the next gen, which is going to be even better. You know, it should be really, really good. And they've been buying different developers so they can get more content that would be exclusive to them. So I mean, they're going to have a good next gen. I'm confident in it. You know, and Sony is going to have to stop being so overconfident and realize that they are still, competing with someone.
I mean, but you got to remember Nintendo too. Everybody.
Nintendo's not competing with anybody. They just do their thing.
No, Nintendo. Listen.
They even say. Nintendo even says that they're
we can't have a listen. We can't have a console conversation. That's what they say. But let me tell you something.
mean they
Because
are.
if they were seriously caring about the console war, they wouldn't have had their Switch come out so fucking late compared to the other two consoles.
Listen,
They're doing better in sales for the console, the Switch. The Switch is up and coming. Everybody's like, oh,
I know it's
right. Everybody's always every week. Listen, every week
they want to release around the same time.
Absolutely,
Sony and
Frozen.
PlayStation.
Listen, every week there's a news
PlayStation
article.
and
There's a
Xbox
news article.
always
There's
have
a
their consoles
news.
coming out within like a month or two from each other. They're
But-
always
but
right
Terry,
around the same time.
just because
Terry.
they're not they participating doesn't mean they're not.
Terry,
in.
just
They're
because
now
they
having
came in
the
late
same
doesn't
game.
mean. Just because they came in late doesn't mean the battle still can't be fought. I mean, think about
Right?
it.
They're
Every
not in the war.
every
They're
article.
just-
Listen,
they're just
Terry,
there to make
every
their stuff
article
and,
that has
you know,
come out
support
this
their-
week.
support
Every
their team.
listen,
That would
Terry.
be
Every
the
article
not
that
the
has come out
Switch.
this week.
No, the Switch is
The
doing
Switch-
great, I admit, but
the
they
Switch
are
has
not
been on
competing.
top of
They're just doing better without
sales, software sales, and that's from the last few weeks.
for me,
Xbox
just
and
working
PlayStation
at
were
a
always
store now.
number
No.
two,
Yes,
number
they're doing
three.
better, but they're not competing. They're just doing better than them.
No, they're competing.
They're not.
They're
doing
competing.
better than
We
them.
talked
They're
about
not-
listen. We
they're
talked
not
about this a
competing.
long time ago.
They're
We
not
said once they
competing.
release. We said once they release a
They're just
Pokemon
doing
game.
better.
Listen, we talked about this. Remember, Big Mike? We talked about this a year ago. We said that if they release a system that you can play at home that has Pokemon on it, I guarantee you that it will be the best-selling fucking console,
by the time
and that's
that
what's
comes
happening
out-
right now. That's
By
what's
the time
happening right
that
now.
fucking comes out, we're already gonna be on the new Xbox and the fucking PS5. So you're gonna tell
Frozen,
me
you
that
hear
the
this?
last
You hear this,
console
Frozen?
is competing?
No,
listen.
that's even more better than they have to release content, new consoles to even try to compete with the Switch.
No, it just means Nintendo is doing really well, but they're not competing because
They're
they came
up and
out so
coming.
late.
They're
Exactly.
competing.
Came out so late.
They are
They're not competing.
now.
They're just
Because
doing
they are
really
late.
well.
They're
They're not
competing.
competing. No,
They're competing.
they're not
Yes.
competing. They're
Yes,
not
they're
competing.
competing.
Absolutely. I
They're not
sell
competing.
more Switch consoles a day than so I don't
They're
sell
not
shit for
competing.
Xbox. All I sell is PS4 games and content,
Actually-
and then all I sell is just fucking consoles. Everyone's buying a Switch.
They're
Everybody
not
wants
competing.
one.
They're not competing. If they were competing, they would have came out sooner. They would have had a lot more of their product available. Nintendo always does that thing when they come out. They don't ever have enough to cater to everybody who's trying to buy it. They always under fucking produce.
No.
If they're competing, they
No.
wouldn't do that.
They already solved their problem though. That's the whole point. Is that problem? That was when it first came out. They had some
They
shortages,
do
but
that
that's not an
every
issue.
time though. They do that every time.
It's a tactic. It's smart.
Terry.
Everyone's
Yes,
like,
it's
well, I have to
tactic.
choose.
If you're
I have to choose.
competing, you want to sell as much as possible.
Terry.
You're not
They
doing
are
that.
Terry.
selling as much as possible.
And they
though.
are.
Terry.
Not if at the beginning
If they-
you
if
don't
they
have
Terry.
enough for the people.
Like they did.
Terry.
That means everybody already knows. Everyone's already
Danny.
No, you can't go and tell me I'm competing and I want to make the most money, but I want to make sure over half the people that want my thing can have it. That's not competing.
That's making you antsy, like you want it.
That's not competing.
It's like it's not out yet, so you have to
That's
wait. So
not
then
competing.
you're waiting
That's
for
not
it.
competing.
So everybody who has an Xbox One
Exactly.
that's a
Oh,
fair
no.
They are doing really, really well. I agree. They're doing really, really well with sales and everything, but they're not competing. They're not competing.
They're competing.
They're not
Terry.
competing.
Terry, even
Terry.
everybody in the chat room, everybody
They're
in the chat
not
room
competing.
is
Even if fucking Xbox had like next to no fucking sales, people would still say they're competing with fucking Sony. Okay? It doesn't matter that Nintendo is doing better. They're not
No.
competing. They're just doing really, really well.
They're competing.
They're not competing.
They're
No.
competing. Yes.
No, they're not. No, they're
Yes,
not.
they are.
Terry.
No, they're not.
Hold
Terry.
on.
They're
Let me,
not.
What does that mean?
Terry.
let me clear this up
Terry.
real quick. Let me clear this up.
There's fucking triggers, man.
The last MPD just came out, and they are right now the fastest and so outsold the PS4 and the Xbox.
I know they have. I know they have.
So how was that not? How was that not competition? How was that not competition? I don't understand.
So you're telling me that if you do really, really well in business, you're automatically competing. You can't just
Yes!
Yes, they're in the same business, Terry. They're not making Terry. They're not making karaoke machines. They make a game system. It's the same.
You can compete.
Everything in
They're
business is a
competing.
competition. He's
You
Soldier Boy is in the competition, but he's fucking losing.
I know a Soldier Boy in it, even though Soldier Boy is fucking trash. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, You can have a business. You can do really well in business and not be competing. You can do a business.
Competing.
You can be competing and do fucking horse shit. Okay?
No.
You can be a business and then be compete and do really, really well. You can split
Look at no.
They're
Look
a
at this way.
business and they're doing really well. They're not competing.
Look at this. Even you're
You're
competing.
doing well as a business and competing with whoever you're.
They're not competing.
You even if you think about it,
What's
even
up,
you're
Lamont?
competing. Even you're competing with people.
Yes.
No.
Absolutely. As a streamer.
Exterminate, what up, what up?
As a streamer, yes, because I want to, get better. I admit that I'm
That's what
competing.
Nintendo says. I want to get better.
No.
Short said Terry need a Snickers. He turned into a diva. Here, grab a Snickers. Exactly.
Is to make the content that their fan base wants, not to get the numbers like Sony wants.
No.
Sony's all about numbers. Nintendo actually gives a damn about the people that buy the shit.
So how many?
That's the difference.
So how many lives did she lose, Danny? And she going to punishment or something?
Nah.
Not yet.
I will say this.
Terry. I like that. I'm
I
gonna use
love
that
my-
whenever I see Terry
I
Ray's
love-
on stream. I'll be like, "You need a snippet."
Are very. I think that does have a problem.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're
I don't know what's
doing.
going on, David, but you.
You're breaking up.
I don't know what's going on.
You're losing lives there, David. You're like in that dark tunnel over there.
Entering the cave of wonder.
Right. No, he's in the mermaid cave. Go ahead.
I can't do the voice like Danny can. I just can't.
Enter the mermaid cave.
Enter the mermaid cave.
Mermaid cave stage.
In a world built around Xbox, they build a game called Mermaid Cave 3D. No.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
in a world with shrimp skewer teeth.
Xbox new exclusive, the keto diet. No, I'm just
In a world where Terry thinks Nintendo's not competing.
right. In a world where Terry is in her own, she thinks Nintendo is not competing. In a movie called You Dumb. Brought to you by
I didn't say you dumb. That's dramatic.
In a movie called The Competition.
You can be successful without competing.
Cole, you stupid.
It's not going down.
You can be successful without competing.
But they're in the same business. I mean, I can be.
They're in the
Listen,
same business.
I can be successful. Listen, I can be successful as a trumpeter and not be in competition with
be
Nintendo.
successful
But if I'm
without
being successful
competing.
as a game developer
be
and
successful
console
without
developer,
competing.
I am in
There's no way,
competition.
Terry. There's
Yes,
no
there is a
way.
way.
No.
Yes, there is. Look at Krispy Kreme. Look at Krispy Kreme. Okay.
You don't think Krispy Kreme is competing with Dunkin' Donuts?
Big.
What's that donut
Yeah,
shop?
they're big against Dunkin', but you know what the difference
Dunkin'.
is?
That's their
They
competition.
don't have to. They're doing well without competing. You know why? They don't make any ads. Krispy Kreme is one of the only fucking successful businesses that has never made ads.
Because they're like.
Just because they're successful does not mean that they're competing. Terry, they're successful, but they aren't competing.
They don't need
Terry,
to compete.
Terry,
They don't need
Terry,
to compete.
Terry,
Okay? You make
Terry,
ads and stuff
Terry,
and try to get people to
Terry,
you know
but Terry,
That is
but
a way
Terry,
to compete.
They're
An
so
ad
good.
is a
They don't
way.
need
Terry.
to do all that extra shit. They're not competing.
Terry,
They're just
Terry,
I love how Danny
Terry,
tries to get a word.
what Terry, Terry, listen.
Nintendo's success has nothing to do with Microsoft doing the cloud-based. Cloud-based has been a thing that has been coming for a long time
I don't know
before the
what
fucking
cloud-based
Switch
is.
was even in
Actually, it's been around
PC,
a long time.
PC's been pushing that. Fucking, if anything, you could say PC is the reason Nintendo has success on their cloud system. Bam!
I don't know
Take
what
that
that is.
one. Okay, so
No, actually, the whole cloud feature,
No. The
feature
cloud-
and all
Summon
that
Exterminate.
Cloud has been a
was
big
already
thing.
it was already in development with
Dim sum.
PC.
Has nothing to do with Nintendo.
Listen, they're
What's
in
our
the
sub
same
count
business,
right now?
Terry. They're not. It's not like Nintendo makes fucking cars. You know what I'm saying? Like they make
Well,
video
cars
games.
even compete.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, Just because one is more successful than the other doesn't mean they're not competition. Even if they don't want to be competition, when you're in the same business, you're competing. Period. That's just a given. It's just a automatic business thing. I mean, like, different stores compete because they offer, similar items, but they want you to come shop with them. They don't want to be like, well, we'll always be number 2 and that's where we like it. No fucking business likes that. No business thinks like that. If a business thinks like that, they're doomed. They're going to want to compete.
They're all worried about sales and stuff. They may publicly say, we're not competing.
Yeah, we're not doing it.
But secretly they are.
Jeez, the fucking lying their ass off.
And I like what Frozen said. Everyone always copies Nintendo. When they made the Wii and the nunchucks and all that movement, that's when the Kinect came out. That's when PS4 made their own. Like, everybody's always
competition.
Nintendo.
Competition.
Nintendo
had that
so
camera.
Well. Nintendo is so innovative. The very first camera that ever come out, like physical camera to print pictures before Polaroid, was the Game Boy. Used to take pictures. Everybody competes with Nintendo because they're so innovative. They're first. Yeah, they made the Switch last. Fuck that. They made the Wii U, and then they upgraded it to make the Switch. Nintendo is its own thing, and everybody's always competing with Nintendo. They say we're not competing because they're number 1 all the time.
Exactly. Nintendo will listen. They're going to compete whether they want to or not, because it's all about our dollars.
Just dropped
period.
The mic.
She did. Let's do this for LaLa. And all right. So, but still. Even if they say they're not in that same space, even if they try to stray away from any type of competition,
we're not in the fight. We're not in the
fight. Right. But
yes.
you're in it by default. You're in it just because of the press. You're in it because of the media. You're in it because of the nature of the business itself.
That's true.
They're automatically in competition whether they want to or not. That's what happens. Look at the NPD numbers that just came out. Like I said, they're number 1 right now. And that's a good place to be, whether you want to be there or not. You know what I'm saying? That's still a great fucking place to be, and you're going to want to be there. That's where you want to be.
That doesn't stop Sony acting like they're the best one there is when they're not.
Well, Sony has a lot. Listen, Sony has good publicity. Good publicity.
And that's my
it does
thing.
good.
Like, Sony is overconfident. They think they're the best thing out there, and they're not. They're not the best. The only thing Sony has right now that makes them popular is the fact that their game library is the largest. That is the only thing they do.
Exactly,
Xbox has the better hardware and the better accessories. All right, fucking PC has the biggest library technically out of everybody.
Yeah, PC does have the biggest library out of everything.
The only thing that Sony can claim is they have the more exclusive titles right now. That's all they have.
Terry, you forgot to add and the best games.
But listen. Well, hold on, David.
I'll never go
David.
Got the best game.
So they're not the best.
Listen.
And I fucking hated God of War, a piece of shit.
Terry hated it. Hold on.
They don't have
Brandon, I know you about to pass out, but don't do it, man. Because you get triggered with Terry when she says she don't like God of War. I know you do, but you gotta hold it in.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? You became a whole man today. You have to hold it in.
Hold on. Terry's been the man. Hold on.
Listen, Terry. Listen.
Terry's been the OG.
I highly respect Terry's opinion, but I think, and I can disagree with her and still be like her ultra best friend. But in the same token, I just cannot agree with you on that. Competition is competition, whether you like it or not. If you're in the same business as another business, you want those dollars. That's what you do. You compete for.
Either way, Sony is still full of themselves.
Yes, I give you that.
But
Sony had Only reason why Sony is full of themselves because hell, they've been the talk of the town. So that's what you want. You want to be the talk. You know what I'm saying?
They're still the talk of the town, but they don't even. But we already confirmed that Nintendo's beating their ass, but they're still the talk of the town.
Because listen, the reason why is because and
next gen, if they don't have anything to back it up, they're gonna be fucked.
They'll back it up. Don't worry.
Listen, they gotta have. That's what it is. You can't just lax. You know, you never know. I mean, Xbox bought all these fucking companies.
It takes years to make games. They had so many games come out so quickly this generation. I'm worried that they're going to have gaps of dead space on this next generation. Because
PlayStation 5 going to come out with fucking...
Everything's going to be in fucking development for most of the damn generation because they pushed everything so hard for this one.
I would have made like my Christmas list of games I wanted. I was Damn, there's a lot of fucking like you
Actually,
guys.
yeah.
I'm all stuck on Red Dead. I haven't even tried. You guys
Right.
are there's
Actually, Terry.
tried yet. There's
Right.
too many
Actually,
games
Terry,
right now.
Actually, I don't think there's going to be a gap because they already knew that the PS4 was coming to the end. They already have people making the PS5 games right now as we speak.
Yeah, and guess what? That's 2 years on the road. It takes at least 4 to 5, 6 years to make these games
Xbox,
good.
I heard they're gonna announce.
That means these games that you're thinking
They're
of
gonna announce it
are
at
gonna come out
E3. They're gonna announce it
mid-generation
E3.
or late generation.
Nah.
Sony's walking away from E3 this year, right? Coming up, right?
Yeah.
And they're trying to have their
Ah.
own thing like Xbox did, their
Yeah.
conference.
They're
Sony
going to do their own thing.
They're
like Nintendo's doing.
they're taking a thing from EA.
And I heard Nintendo was actually stepping back into E3's fold, so it's very
Really?
weird to hear. Yeah,
That's interesting.
I heard that like Sony's walking away, Nintendo's inching back.
What's it called now?
It was just E3, So,
No,
but
in chat they said it's not called E3 anymore.
it's not called E3 anymore. What is it called? It's not. It's not. What is it? Electronics Expo is not that anymore.
Frozen. Frozen has some very good.
I think Frozen's trolling. Are you trolling? Because don't lose a like,
We're
bro.
still E3. It's just
Frozen's cool, but yeah.
different companies have been pulling out already.
He said it's called E1. See, he's trolling right now. Let's go ahead and
You're
get this
a
out the way. Let's go ahead and get that away from Frozen. Frozen, yeah, man. People in chat lose lives too. Yeah.
But another thing to say, Nintendo's competing. I mean, look,
We don't need to go there anymore. That's
First of all, E3 wasn't. Listen,
no,
let's
but
get.
PS5 is going to have they're going to have some really, really slow, drought periods. I'm calling it now.
Listen, first of all,
they're going to have drought. They're going to have the games that they already, hinted at us because we know about them. So they're going to have some launch titles. We know about those, and then they're going to be in a drought because everything else is still fucking in development.
Terry, let me get a little bit of education out the way first. E3 was not based on like the big three. E3 is actually for the 3 E's in the title of the show.
Why are you telling me this? This is
No, I'm not. This is not for you. This is for chat.
I'm learning.
This
I'm
is for
learning.
chat.
I know
This is for
E3
chat.
You called me out on it, though.
I'm sorry.
You called me out on this.
Terry.
This has nothing to do with me.
Terry, it's nothing to do with you.
think
Let me
he
make
was
sure
saying
because I
that
know
shut
you
up
need some milk. This ain't Terry.
He needs some milk.
Terry, this has nothing to do with you. This is chat. E3 is Electronic Entertainment Expo. 3 E's. E3. So if you
That's
say,
fun.
I'm trying to ruin a joke here.
They
So
should
when you
just
say,
say
so when you say E1,
E cubed.
He's with the little 3 at the center.
Yeah. E cubed.
E cubed. I don't know. That sounds real weird.
I do like that one.
I don't know if I support that shit. I don't support that shit.
But no, I mean, E3 could be a thing that might have to change because EA pulled out a while back.
It's kind of sad because I thought E3 was awesome.
does their thing, but they still have their separate conference. And now Sony's always had their separate conference, but now if they want to make their separate conferences their highlight, then E3's not really going to have anything major to show. They're going to have to showcase smaller developers or something. I don't know what they're going to do.
They're going to have to start letting the public in. Go ahead.
I just want to add something. Also, what makes Xbox also just has that little step in front of PlayStation is that backwards compatible. That you could play all your Xbox 360 games, all that. The PS4 did not have that.
I don't know if that's a huge. I mean, listen.
Yeah.
I said
backwards
small
compatible.
step.
Yeah, it is.
It's small steps.
Small
It's
step.
not even a small step. It's not even a small step.
Right, it's
Yeah,
more like
Frozen.
a sputter, just a little tiny.
Listen.
Y'all bashing on the PS4. Listen, the PS4 is rocking because they got games that people love. Microsoft, yes, I give you credit on the One X as far as power, but this is the thing about quantity versus quality. Just because you have a big powerful
That's
system
true.
doesn't
I
mean
give you that.
You got
For
to
sure.
PC Master Race.
Still,
Exactly.
You have to
Hashtag
have the
PC.
hardware before you can develop the software, though.
Hashtag
The biggest
PC.
number for me is
has
like
been on constant Game of the Year list, so I do not want
Hashtag
to hear
PC.
any Xbox
I would be on PC. I have no
and
thing
overall
against PC.
PS4 Sony did a good job with this console. Keep it up.
Yes.
Listen, we're not taking nothing away from Sony. Sony has done an amazing job
They're
this
just
gen.
full of themselves. Just jacking
They're
each other.
super full of themselves.
But you
Talking
get
each other's
complacent.
assholes.
You get
And
complacent. They were so far
screwed
ahead.
over big time when they launched that fucking console. People don't like to remember that, but yeah, they fucked the customer over when they launched that PS4.
Well, here's the
I
thing.
thought it was the PS3 also.
Yeah, they did.
They
Look at
fucked
all the
over
fucking
the
PS4s that
customer.
came out that were bricks. There was that huge problem where everybody was sending their shit back in because they were fucking. They didn't even turn on. All
That's
right.
the same with Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox had the same thing, though.
Xbox had a bad hard drive or something, but you could still use the fucking thing.
Yeah, you're right, Frozen. Listen,
Xbox had problems too, I admit, but you could still use it.
PlayStation also. PlayStation also had the DRM shit too.
LaLa, yes, I agree with you.
What deterred everybody from Xbox. Once they got the 3 Rings of Death, they were done with us.
3
by
rings
then.
of
No, that's
And
not what
like-
killed it. It was
Three
It was like a
rings.
big thing.
It was the marketing.
They were that
It was
too.
marketing. The marketing killed it. Everybody jumped ship and went to fucking Sony as soon as the marketing team fucked up and said that the Kinect was going to have the camera on all the time so you could be surveillanced. Once they said that bullshit, everyone jumped ship to Sony super fucking quick.
Because that was
Well, plus the always. Wait, hold on. Plus the always. Listen, the always online
The guy
shit.
that said that got his ass
The
fired
always
for that
online,
shit.
yeah.
The always online shit was the biggest thing for Xbox that failed for
everybody
them.
jumped ship because
But
the guy was saying
Sony
shit
had
that
the
wasn't
same.
true.
Sony had the same shit set up. They just didn't do it.
Yeah.
Once Xbox announced it, and they saw the fucking fervor that kicked back on that shit.
Yeah, the
Sony
marketing
backtracked.
guy
But that was their
fucked the
shit.
fuck
Yeah,
over.
PR dude fucked
If
up.
that fucking guy kept his mouth shut, Xbox would have done much better at launch. But that
Listen,
guy
that
said
is
a
the
whole
point.
bunch of shit that
That's
scared
the
everyone.
point. Their PR guy came out.
And they jumped shit.
That's
Oh,
right,
because
Terry. The PR guy came
So-
out, and he basically, when people started
He ruined
asking
it.
questions,
He ruined it.
always online, he was like, "Well, if you don't like me, you could just go to a 360." Basically, shitting on everybody.
Yeah,
so when
that
you
guy-
have
that
that
guy said a
bad
bunch of
PR
shit.
strategy, that was bad news. That was bad
Don
news.
Metric. He was the
That's what-
president
that's
of
what-
Xbox, right?
That's what screwed Microsoft over. Sony just gave you a goddamn brick that didn't even turn on.
Wasn't that Don? That was Don Metric, right? He was CEO Xbox or president. What was Don Metric?
Yep. There was tons of
was
people. There was tons of people in groups that I was in groups with. They were returning their Xbox when they bought them day one because they weren't working.
Yeah, but Sony was worse. There were more
No,
Sonys
I
that
want both
that
out
couldn't even
there.
turn on.
No.
Yes, Sony was worse.
I want you to show me
Sony
numbers.
was worse.
I want you to show me
Sony
numbers.
was worse.
I want you to show me numbers.
Oh shit! Here we go.
All right, Sony was worse.
Show me some numbers. Exactly.
We already had this conversation the other night,
Yes.
Mike. We already had this other No, stop. We had this
You've been
other
exposed.
conversation.
You've
No,
been exposed.
no. The fucking
You have a hey. No,
She
you
said,
have
"Fuck
a
that."
Okay.
She said, "Fuck that exposed."
Another way
I
Sony
literally
fucked you
can't
all
hear
over.
what anyone's
All right.
saying.
Another way Sony fucked you all over is what they gave you for a fucking microphone in that box. A goddamn wire.
they say,
That was their
you have
$10
it.
Can we save it for
microphone
final
they
round?
included.
Go
A
into final
goddamn
round?
fucking
Final round happening right
Thank
fucking
you,
now.
Sony,
Fuck it.
You fucking cocksuckers. Piece of shit.
have
Gave
it.
you. Microsoft gave you a shitty headset too. I admit. Their headset in the box is a piece of shit, but you know what? That piece of shit that they gave you was at least better quality than what that
It was
fucking
crap.
wire Sony
It
gave
was
you.
crap. It was
You know
crap.
what? Sony
Yeah, crap.
fucked you over way harder on your
Thank you,
accessories.
Lala. It was
Way
crap.
harder.
Thank you, Lala. It was crap
All right.
also.
Both of them gave you shitty accessories in the box, but at least the Xbox headset was something that you could actually use for a bit until you upgraded. No one used that fucking wire that Sony
I
was
used the
using.
wire.
Any of that shit.
I used the wire.
So did I.
Yeah, but
Thank
it's a
you.
piece of shit. You're
Yeah,
gonna
see,
it
like I
needs to
said-
be right fucking now, and don't you
Maybe
fucking
I'm just
lie.
a spoiled
Don't you
princess,
fucking lie.
but I
If I
made sure I
handed
got
you,
the
if I
headset.
handed you the out of the box Xbox headset and that fucking wire Sony gave you, and you could only use one, which one would you use? And tell the fucking truth.
I used the wire.
I would use
Oh,
the
God.
I ain't gonna lie, I will use the Xbox.
He needs some milk.
That shitty headset that Xbox gave you was fucking flimsy as fuck.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one that
Not
has
as
the little,
flimsy as that
like,
goddamn wire that Sony gave you.
At least the
Well,
Made you a
wire.
goddamn cable.
Shit.
You're like, hey, here's the fucking cable. This is your
Like I said,
microphone. Good luck.
You just take.
Thank you,
just
Sony.
Take, you just take
Thank you, Sony.
PlayStation You always hated PlayStation. You always will hate PlayStation.
No, it has nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with
Hold on, why are you listen, don't let Mike bait you. You letting Mike bait you right now. You letting Mike bait you right now. Mike is baiting the fuck out of you right now.
Yes.
No.
It's a shitty quality headset, but you know what? It's still better quality than a goddamn wired.
No. And the only reason why this conversation started last night. The only reason why this conversation started last night because I made a question. I made an opinion piece. Like, look, I would like to see next gen because I don't like we have batteries in the Xbox One controller. You had to go buy rechargeable batteries if you wanted.
That's like the biggest argument that you guys have for your controller. Congratulations! We have to buy batteries. Your controller sucks dick, okay? It does, though. You know what? I don't like that.
Even if I have to put fucking double A's in this thing, it'll still last way longer than this fucking shit.
That's fine.
I didn't know Terry had both.
I'll say it like this. I do like the Xbox controller.
You know what? This controller, I charge once every 3 to 4 days.
That's fine. So do I.
I charge every fucking 4 hours.
That's fine. Same here. Same here, but hear me out.
This fucking thing's
hear
a
me
piece
out.
of shit. It's a piece of shit.
No, it's not. Say, hear me out.
I don't even have a wireless. I just got a regular
wired.
I'm just wired.
Yeah, I'm just wired.
Hold on. Me personally, when I bought my PlayStation, I didn't have to buy anything with it to get it online for the controller. All I had to do was plug it in, ready to go. Boom, bam. When it was fully charged, unplug it. I was able to game for 8 hours before the controller died.
The PS4 controller is a piece of shit.
That's your opinion.
It's not a piece of shit. The PS4 controller is not a piece of shit. It's a good controller.
Xbox controller than you do PlayStation. Okay,
that's your
more people. It's fucking fair. More people use Xbox, even when they play PC.
Terry's right.
Even if they play PC,
Terry
what are they
is
playing
so
with?
Oh my god.
He needs some milk.
Using a PS4 controller on their PC. They're trash. There is nobody on their Sky Green Earth.
More people use Xbox controller.
Annie, we're gonna be here for 10 years.
Better. You don't even have to be a goddamn console gamer to know if this controller is better. All right, especially on PC. Okay, the 360 controller on PC is more popular than the Xbox One controller because the goddamn D-pad on the 360 controller was superior.
That's right.
All right, fucking Sony can't compete with that.
All right.
Hell yeah. Shake, shake.
Do we need final round? I don't even know.
Final round.
Yes, we need final round.
Final round.
What time is it?
But
it's 3:08. Oh fuck.
I do want to say this. Well, I mean, talk about the whole graphics. Who's better, PS4 or Xbox? But then you got PC that you could eventually switch out and upgrade each part.
That's what makes PC the best.
I can use both controllers. I can use a PlayStation and an Xbox controller. Either one I want. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Right. Hashtag PC. All right. So let's go into the final round. Who wants in?
Is a PC.
Who wants in? Because I know Terry already aired out her grievances. Who wants in final round?
What's the topics in final round we got?
Round 2. Xbox versus PS4. Let's go.
No, I am triggered about Atlas, and I am also triggered about what you showed me, Big Mike.
Beyond and Good and Evil. I'll jump in.
Beyond Good and Evil. So okay, so it's gonna be me and Big Mike. Anybody else want to opt in? Because remember, if you fuck up, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So if you got something to say, let me know.
I got always something to say.
All right, so me, Terry, and Big Mike. Oh shit! Here we go. Welcome us to
final round.
All right, I'll start it off. Grape Shot, aka Atlas Devs. Can we pick a real release date? I mean, it was supposed to be released last fucking week. It was supposed to come out yesterday. And then they said, okay, well, we're going to cut half of it off and let just streamers get it. So the streamers fucking got it. They couldn't play it last night. They waited till 1 a.m. to play it. Then they announced at 1 a.m. that it was going to be another 5 fucking hours before it released for them. And it's going to be later in the day for us. And they just keep pushing the shit back. I just want to fucking play the game. That's all I fucking want to do. I saved this $25 forever trying to pay this goddamn so I can buy this fucking game so I can play it. And it's not available for me. It's still not available. And I'm just fucking triggered behind that. Because I've been waiting just as long as everybody else. You announced it at Game Awards, said it would be out on the fucking 15th, and you push it back to the 19th, and you push it back to the 20th. Now it's the 21st. It still says the 21st on Steam. It's the 22nd, which tells you something. And it's just, I'm just fucking mind blown by this release date action right here. I don't understand it. I don't get it, and I'm not happy about it. I just want to give you my money, and I don't understand why I can't. Number 2, and I know Big Mike is triggered about this one. Maybe Terry, she might become triggered. Beyond Good and Evil. Listen, I am one of the biggest fucking fans of Beyond Good and Evil. Like, the first one, I pushed that narrative damn near on every show last year. I convinced Terry to play it. Terry liked the game as well. I don't know if she loved it, but she liked it. You know, the game is such an amazing, like, missed opportunity for this game's popularity. And so when they announced BG&E, the new Beyond Good and Evil 2, of course, my hype is through the fucking roof. But it has been brought to my attention that the new Beyond Good and Evil movie, video game, not movie, is always online. It's always online. You can't play the game without having an internet connection. I don't fucking understand how that's even possible. That's like saying you can't play fucking The Witcher without an internet connection. You can't play Final Fantasy without an internet connection. You can't play, you know, you can't play anything. You can't play Last of Us without a fucking internet connection. Like, what would be the point of that? You know, like, can people be zombies? Like, I don't fucking understand the point of this. I get it. It's supposed to be a giant world, but it's supposed to be a giant world that I explore. I don't, you know, Beyond Good and Evil has never been the first thing I thought when I think Beyond Good and Evil is not multiplayer. Like, it was praised because of the single player experience and the broad story that it bought. Not, let's share the fucking wealth. I don't get it. I know you have these people that say, well, you know, everybody has internet right now and they don't. That's not what the fuck I'm talking about. That game in itself should just be a single player, huge story driven, kind of pseudo RPG brawler type game. And I don't even understand what the fuck they're doing with this. It just blew. I'm trying to keep calm here, you know, and because my voice, I'm already losing my fucking voice, you know. But it just blows my mind. Big Mike, I'm gonna tag you in on this one.
Me personally, I think it's dumb as hell because, look, if I want to play the game and if my internet is out, just saying, I won't be able to play it. Period. Like I mean, I can go play Last of Us or God of War, Spider-Man, but if I want to go play Beyond Good and Evil 2, I can't play it if my internet's out.
Isn't it the shittiest shit ever?
That's stupid as hell. I mean, and that's just, to me, dumb. I think it's pointless. I don't want my games to be online unless I want to sign in and be online.
Man, I don't understand the dynamic with BG&E. Like, I don't understand what they're trying to do.
And another thing I want to add, I was a little triggered about it, I heard also, was on Activision. I'm calling you out, Activision. The people are making Team Crash Nitro Racing.
What?
I'm calling them out also. You know,
what they doing?
All right. They announced earlier this week also that if you want to use the Nitro Boost and get it early, you have to give them an extra $20 if you want to use it.
Oh God!
Now you can get it for free, but they said it's very grindy. Exactly.
Oh,
All right. So I think the game is like $39.99 for the standard version, and if you want the extra nitro boost, it's another extra $20 to your game.
Wow. Why? Like I don't understand why is that a thing?
To me, that's greedy as fuck and shady.
Why? What? Wait. So
exactly.
What?
I'm gonna take you because I'm gonna take you. You sound triggered, there, Daddy.
I don't even fucking get it. They might as well just. Here's what they need to do. They need to come together with BG&E and charge for internet in game. So like, so when you play BG&E, and because I want to take their greed to the next level. So when you play BG&E, not only do you have to be online, but in the game you actually have a bill for internet. They should just do it.
Fucking terrible.
They should just do it.
Hold on. Because what if I play 16 hours? Are you charging me per hour or something?
Hey.
That's what, like, if it's like data, I want unlimited data. Don't fucking charge me.
Right. So, and there's different tiers. You can have a 3 gig tier, a 50 gig tier, and an unlimited data tier. And you can pay it with either with real money or grind to earn enough in-game money to pay the bill. They might as well just do it. Fuck it. Just go all the way there.
WoW already does that.
Exactly.
Mike,
so just put it in BG&E.
WoW already does that. You either pay the sub or you buy the fuck out of the game to get a free sub.
But this is also a bill for internet. So you got to pay your internet bill, and then in the game you have to pay your internet bill. That's not fucking do it. Go all the way. If you're already being greedy, and I feel like with BG&E being online, that's where they're going. They want you to pay for shit. There's shit that they want you to spend real life money on in BG&E, and it disgusts me because the original BG&E was such a like respectable effort. It was like it didn't get the props that it should have gotten, but like the people that actually took time to play it, you know, it was one of the most amazing games at that time. It was just like full on brawl mechanics, RPG elements, a semi-open landscape with like vehicles and fucking amazing NPC stories and a little bit of detective work. And it was an amazing thing. And then, you know, you hear this and you're like, why do I need a always on, unless there's something crazy that they're doing, like, you know, like when you're playing the game, there's like live real-time events that happen and are molded and manipulated by the devs while you're playing in real time. That might be kind of amazing if that's where they're going, but then it's still like, fuck, I can't experience this shit unless I'm actually online, you know? So I don't know. I'm not happy about that announcement at all. And I hope that, you know, that the announcement is so early that they find a way to kind of program in, you know, you can choose whether you want to just, you know, participate in like real-time online events or whatever, or you can just play it offline like a regular fucking single-player game. I hope that's the case, but right now, I'm not feeling that shit.
Danny, there's the site if you want to pull it up and show it real quick on the screen.
Wait, hold on. What, you set the link in chat?
In our platform video chat.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, I see it right here. I'm going to pull it up for everybody. Real quick.
And you can read it and show it off. Whatever you want to do.
You can unlock nitrous oxide early in Crash Team Racing. Wow. Wow.
No, but the game is still not out for another 6 months. So we don't know that they may be like, oh wait, we did something wrong. The game is not out yet.
No,
we can change it right away.
I mean, they could. No, I mean, but
this is already confirmed. They're King. Yeah, this is already confirmed. It's in the game. They ain't gonna change it.
I missed it. What are they doing? I'm sorry, I was in the restroom.
That's okay. For an extra $20, you can unlock nitrous oxide in Crash Team Racing.
Isn't that just like a normal thing in the game though to go fast?
You can unlock it early, so basically you're early pay to win within Crash Team Racing. Yes.
Must be nice.
That is so fucking terrible though. It's like
now, LaLa, they said you can earn it for free, but it's very, very grindy. They even said it in the article.
So you got to play the motherfucker for 2 years for nitrous oxide.
That makes me not want to play the game, actually.
Yeah, see, that's terrible.
I'm not in the mood for sweaters. Like, I'll go play Mario Kart if it's that serious.
Exactly.
Like
I'll play the top competitor, Mario Kart.
Exactly. Terry, competition.
I'm reading the article. Nowhere does it say that it's very, very grindy to get it.
It does.
Nowhere.
It does.
I just read the whole fucking article. The thing only has 3 fucking paragraphs.
Terry's like, I got eyes. I can read.
I just read the whole fucking article. All it says is if you get, this is basically their deluxe edition. If you get that, you get a bunch of skins and you get early access to the nitrous oxide. Doesn't say you gotta grind the fuck out to get it later. You just get early access plus a bunch of skins.
But the word, hold on, but the word early though.
I bought the deluxe edition of Anthem, which just gives me some goddamn skins for $20 extra. It's still fucking different. It's just a normal deluxe edition.
But is it?
It's a normal deluxe edition.
Hold on, wait. Is it nitrous though? Actually, part of the control mechanics though, like speeding up ahead of another player, right?
It said the game was called Nitrous Edition or something.
Okay, yeah, it says you get the regular game,
but
you can get the Nitrous Oxide Edition, which is the name they're calling it for their special edition. Just like for Anthem, the deluxe edition is called Legion of Dawn. All right, and then it just includes special skins and a weapon or whatever for Anthem. This one, you get early access to the nitrous oxide, and you get some skins.
It says it right here. You'll have early access to nitrous oxide, the big battery that will otherwise take some doing to unlock the old-fashioned.
Yes, right there. It will take.
You also get a bunch of character skins, which appear exclusive to the version. No, that's not implied.
That could mean anything.
That's not implying you have to.
That's not implied. That's fucking saying that.
This is the worst final round ever.
No,
listen, it is terrible. Some doing to unlock the old-fashioned way.
No,
that tells me that is bullshit.
I think article doesn't really know because the game isn't even out yet.
All right.
They know how much grinding you need to do for something. I think
that's true. You can't call something grinding unless you've actually grinded through it.
Nobody's played this game yet. Nobody has played this game.
You don't know that, Jerry.
Neither does this fucking article writer. He hasn't fucking played it yet. They can know
exactly, Frozen. Exactly.
You don't know that, though, Jerry. The game could already be done, and these people are already testing the alpha and shit.
You can get early access to some skins. It's just a normal deluxe. Every fucking deluxe, you just get a little extra shit, and usually early access.
It implies you have to work for it if you want the nitrous. If you go to standard.
So if it's a big thing in the game, then I would hope you'd have to work for it. If everybody has it, fucking go.
Well, answer me this. Answer me this. Is it online? Can I race against random players?
Probably, yes.
Okay, so then that's telling me, and no matter how you say it, it is pay to win, because if I can pay an extra 20 and I can race you online and you don't have the nitrous unlocked yet, I'm fucking you. I'm fucking the shit out of you in the racing right now, and you can't fuck with me. Period. It's we on some 50 Shades of Grey shit right now. You getting straight injured. You know what I'm saying? Like literally.
It's just early access. Red Dead does the same fucking thing.
Yeah, but that's Terry.
Red Dead.
But Terry, that directly affects the listen. Terry, that directly affects the race though, Terry. If I have nitrous and you don't, I have an edge, period. Whether it's implied or not.
That have these other guns don't have an edge over me. I'm using the fucking piece gun the Riz and I'm wrecking people.
But every other game does that. It's pay to win, but every other game has an exclusive $100, $80.
Like
this is just a normal deluxe. This is literally just a normal deluxe.
No, it ain't.
All deluxe edition.
No, this is not a normal deluxe.
This is a normal deluxe edition.
You're
getting early access to something, and you're getting some character skins. Every fucking game does that.
This is pay to win edition. This is pay to win edition.
Anthem. I just told you I bought the Legion of Dawn edition. What does they give me? Early access to play the game like a day or two earlier.
Character skins is one thing, Terry.
The same fucking thing.
No, it's not. Character skins is one thing, but if you're getting free nitrous oxide for an extra 20, that's a total different thing.
That's affecting the
I
race.
think
You literally are affecting the race. If I'm racing you and I didn't buy the deluxe edition, you will beat me. You will beat me.
Isn't even out
I
yet.
don't know how much this Nitros is gonna even work.
We don't even. Literally, this is getting blown out of proportion. This guy who wrote this article,
Frozen.
hasn't played
You
the
hear this,
final
Frozen?
version of the game because the final version of the game isn't even out for anybody to test. All right, so no.
No,
this is all fucking assumption.
All right.
This is all fucking assumption. This is no different than when fucking Need for Speed fucking Payback came out.
And it was trash.
It was pay to win because of loot boxes, and I played through that entire game. Didn't need a single fucking loot box. They didn't even push them in that game. It was all fucking assumption.
Nope.
That's all this is. It's all fucking assumption.
It's not assumption.
No,
it is assumption.
It literally says right there that if you
so
it's assumption.
you know how
the final copy of the
with
game isn't even out yet.
They've already tested it, Terry.
So the final copy isn't out yet. They don't even have beta tests on this yet.
Even if you're not getting to test it, they're testing it.
I'm telling you, it's fucking assumption.
No, it's not assumption.
It's assumption.
It's not assumption.
It's assumption.
Mike.
And just because it might take this guy,
You're damage controlling.
it doesn't
You're
mean
damage controlling.
He could be fucking trash at the game, and he's going to have to work 10 times harder.
You're damage controlling. Yes.
No.
Yes. You're damage controlling.
Hey,
eat a Snickers.
hold up.
Eat a Snickers, Terry.
Hold up.
No, it's fucking bullshit,
Mike,
and I don't
Terry,
believe it. Just like when
Mike,
when Need for Speed
Terry,
came out, everybody
Mike,
said it was pay to
Terry,
win,
Mike,
and it wasn't.
Terry.
Hey. Mike, Terry, Mike.
Jump at me. I like it.
No,
All right.
no, but
okay.
I just want to add something, Danny. I just want to add something for you, Mike. You know, WWE 2K19. There's you could get the standard edition, but then you deluxe, and then the next tier. But it said there if you pre-ordered the deluxe or the next tier, you get the accelerator, you get the coins or whatever, and you could play online against other people too. Wouldn't that be pay to win also? Because you get the coins ahead?
No. The accelerator is only good for the offline mode. Try again.
Right. It's only good for the ground manipulation. Right.
Boom. You dead. You lost a life.
Oh, did he?
I wasn't complaining. Okay. I was just asking about that.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So, but pay to win is definitely when it affects an outcome, it becomes pay to win. And if we're racing and you have nitrous and I don't, it's pay to win.
Right.
Period.
I don't mind paying an extra $20 for skins or something for like a pre-order. But
yeah, I'll pay for the extra skins, but it's not gonna okay, you get skins and you get the fucking nuke. It's like, okay, well, shit. Now I'm paying for things that affect the actual gameplay, and I think that's where it becomes a problem.
Right. I'll stick to Mario Kart and Sonic Team Racing.
I still say it's assumption. I still say it's assumption. Everybody who tested Need for Speed said it was pay to win, and you had to get these loot boxes, and it was all
you like it though. Only you like it though.
That's not true. I am not the only one that likes it.
Only you like it.
That's bullshit.
That's not bullshit.
I am not the only one that liked it. There were thousands and thousands of people playing that game and loving it.
All right.
Show me the numbers. Show me the numbers.
You suck at racing games.
Terry.
Oh shit! I'm good at racing games.
You suck at racing games. Every time I fucking play racing games, you're always dead fucking last.
I absolutely agree with you.
The crew is because I carried your ass through it. Don't tell me you're good at racing games. You suck at them, man.
Anytime I'm last for one reason. Hold on, I'll back that up. The only time I'm last for one reason is because she's playing on the hardest difficulty. I don't do that shit.
I'm not on the hardest difficulty on the racing. I'm only when I play with you, I'm only one difficulty above normal.
No,
and you can't handle it.
I always play normal.
That means you suck at racing games. If you're playing a racing game on fucking online against other players, I guarantee you they're not on fucking easy mode.
I'm not playing online though.
You are if you're playing with other people. You're playing with me and other people. That's online.
No, I'm not.
So you are not playing online if I'm playing with you. Because that's online. That's fucking online.
Right now I'm playing Forza 4, and guess what? I'm not even touching
the moment You play with another person. You're playing it online.
You're online.
And I'm
Yeah, Big
talking
Mike.
about
Big Mike, I don't know what you mean by that, bro. You lost me there, bro. I don't know what you mean by that.
You played with me, and you played it online.
Yes.
And you sucked. And you sucked. You were always in last place.
That's fine. I don't care. I don't play that much games online.
I don't know what to tell you.
It doesn't matter
Big
if
Mike.
I play on the hardest
Terry.
difficulty on the single player thing. When you
hold
play
on.
as other people, it's always going to be hard.
I can't fucking. Oh shit. Okay. Let's end it.
Final round.
All right. We're out of it. We're out of we're out of final round. That is the end of the show, and we are fucking done. Like we've already went way. It's 3:31. Terry, don't you have a show in like 20 minutes and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Same. I'm late for my own channel.
Right. So, shouts out to LaLa, shouts out to Cool Cat Terry, shouts out to Dave, shouts out to Big Mike, shouts out to the whole man Brandon, shouts out to King, King of the Big Box, shouts out to Chad, Exterminate, Frozen, John, Short, Dim Sum, who else did I see? Lamont, shit. I'm trying to see who else.
I want to shout out real quick to the new subscribers.
Anthony.
Yeah. Shout out to new subscribers.
Shouts out to the new subs, Dim Sum, and Exterminate.
And Dr. Exterminate or something.
Yeah, Exterminate. Thank you guys for subbing, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you came to have a good time, and I'm glad you had a good time with us, even though we get triggered. We do get over-triggered. But it's all... But listen, it is.
Danny.
Yes.
Atlas is finally... You can finally buy it.
Yes! I'm fucking getting it right after the show.
And it's 17% off right now until the 2nd.
Oh shit! Yes, I can.
Oh yeah. Where's
so I'm buying that after the show, and I'm going to be streaming that tonight. So I was hoping that it was coming out.
What's good? Hold on, Danny. You know what you're gonna do? You know what you gotta do, Danny? You, LaLa, and Terry should team up.
I'm down.
Atlas right now.
I'm about to buy it right fucking now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Good,
right
LaLa.
fucking now.
Good, Terry.
Is it a PC game?
Yes, on PC.
That's PC.
So I'm glad it finally came out. Check out the stream tonight on Twitch, twitch.tv/the platform podcast. And you'll see us fail because I'm gonna be streaming it regardless.
We're gonna be playing Ark reskinned.
Here we go. Terry triggers me so much. She triggers me.
And don't forget, tune in next week. We are doing our live stream where we're going to be getting drunk.
Yes, we always do. We always do our New Year's. Oh yeah. See, LaLa, she's new. We got new folks. But yeah, we.
Normal? For me, at 10 o'clock in the morning. Or...
Hell yeah, 10 o'clock in the morning. We're going to get tipsy.
Listen, we're not doing that. We're not doing that shit at 10 o'clock in the morning. We usually do our shows later. We usually do our show later.
Let me add it to cart.
So it's gonna be late. It's gonna be later. I'm not sure exactly the time. Maybe 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. It's gonna be late Saturday.
Okay, fine.
So we can get fucked up at a good time frame. But I will be. LaLa's. I'm trying to beat her, but I don't know if I can. So I probably can't.
You don't have to worry about competition over there with Danny.
Oh yeah.
He was drinking apple teenies and he was getting drunk.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Now hold on. Now
why the fuck you lying?
Listen, he's fucking lying. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking straight up. I had some Hennessy, and then I had some Crown Royal, and I was fucking that shit up.
You were.
Exactly, and I was getting fucked up.
Look, he was so hot, he was taking his shirt off. He was just saying,
listen.
Yes, you were.
Oh my God!
Listen.
Stop fucking
lying. Mike is you.
Right, come on.
Mike's always naked.
I will take my shirt off and spin around like a helicopter.
No.
Look.
I like how Mike doesn't give a fuck either.
Look, we asked. We said why is Mike's man boobs perky at the bottom? I don't understand. I don't understand it. It's like a flesh boob. I don't understand what's going on All right. Shouts out to Player One Coffee. I know that's a terrible transition. But shouts out to Player One Coffee. If you like dark chocolate, they got the hot cocoa for you. If you like coffee, they got it for you as well.
I want to try it.
I like dark chocolate. I probably would do a lot of milk and a little bit extra sugar to kind of sweeten it up.
That's what I'm thinking. Did you stick marshmallows in your roll, Terry?
What?
Did you stick marshmallows in your dark chocolate and hot cocoa from Player One Coffee?
No.
See, that's right there. That's why you messed up. You got the marshmallows.
Listen,
Marshmallows
Terry
taste like ass.
Listen,
No,
wait, hold on. What?
They get triggered all over again.
Wait, hold on. Let's not listen.
Final round again.
Listen.
Marshmallows.
Let's jump back.
It's just a little.
Hold on. What you mean?
Nasty bullshit.
Marshmallows.
Marshmallows are gross. Yeah.
Well,
The only marshmallows I can stomach are the hard ones that come in your cereal. Okay.
What?
Otherwise, I can't.
What?
All right, so no. Marshmallows are nasty.
No, marshmallows are great.
Yeah, they're gross. They're gross.
And especially you make s'mores, roast them over a fire.
No.
Graham cracker, chocolate.
Terry.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna end this now.
Yes. Yes. I'm getting ready to end the show. Thank you guys for watching. Next week, like I said, different time. We will be getting fucked up late night, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully we won't go viral, or maybe we will. Shouts out to everybody on the show. Shouts out to chat. Thank you guys for joining us. You can catch us next week, and we are out. Peace out.
Okay, I am gonna hang up though. Love you guys. Bye.
All right, LaLa. See you later.
See you, LaLa.
Alright, y'all. I'm about to be back to my fatherhood status. I'm about to tend to these damn kids.